Welcome to Shattercast Uncut, episode 168. How are you guys doing tonight?
What's up, man?
Doing
How you
great,
doing?
man. Doing good.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm all good. I'm all good.
Cool.
So what else we got to sell then, guys?
So I think I still have like 3 or 4 of those foam hands left. And then I don't know what you have, Joe.
I got some shorts. Some of the ones with the logos on the bottom. They only come in small right now. Everything else is sold out though. So maybe someone has some. Want to get something for the kids.
I could wear them, nice and tight.
No, yeah. Well, you like them tight pants, so maybe you should get them yourself.
Don't forget, I still got like 4 of them SCU leather choker collars left.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Everybody wants one. They're running out fast.
One.
Yeah.
Tyler?
I'm here.
Oh,
No.
I'm here. I was just over here. I was counting our Mantinis left, and we have 6 Mantini glasses left.
Nice.
There we go.
We're running out of stuff though. We started with a bunch, so if you all want to get them, hit us up on Facebook or email us.
Cool. So did any of you guys get anything this week then?
Who wants to go first?
I'll go
Joe, you go first.
Okay, there you go, Joe.
I go. Well, on Transformer stuff, I haven't gotten anything. Like, I have a big pile of loot in BBTS waiting for me, but like I'm waiting for more stuff to drop, to save some shipping before I get it. So I don't have anything in hand. I got a bunch of Warhammer 40K stuff though. Not that anyone's interested here.
We'll save that for Hasbro news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we do our usual
Yeah,
40K segment.
That's a hard swipe.
Now, do you hand paint that stuff, or do you send it off and have somebody paint it for you?
Both. Like, I get a shit ton of stuff. So, like all the like regular troops, like your stormtrooper type guys, I send out to paint. But all the like special guys, I keep for myself.
Is it expensive doing that?
Yeah, but I have not that I have a lot of money, but I have more money than I have time.
Time is money, man.
Sounds like a lot of money.
Some people would brag about it.
No, I just don't have the time to do all this stuff. So like, I'd rather kick out the money to have it done rather than just have it sit here.
Where do you send it?
Oh, it depends. Everywhere. Like this last batch, I sent to some guy in Poland.
Okay, that's what I was wondering if it's overseas or not.
Yeah.
How long does that take to get it back?
Depends. One time it took me like 6 months to get like a bunch back. I had like 150 guys. This time should be faster. I'm gonna send out like 30 guys.
Too bad you don't have somebody locally in your area that's really good at painting shit that just loves to paint.
Yeah. Well, I know a guy like that, except he doesn't have the.
Oh shit!
Did you get a car wreck, Tyler?
I was just gonna ask him that.
Hello, this is OnStar.
That's just
you're breaking up,
the
dude.
lovely rain.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no, there you go.
I said that's the rain.
It rains
that was
hard in New
lightning?
York.
Yeah, for real.
Sound
All
like a
right.
cow hit your car. What about you, Jisk? What did you get this week?
Oh, what did I get? I got Rogue One, the digital download,
Nice.
which is good. I've watched it a couple of times now, and I like it even better than I did originally.
Have you picked up any Star Wars figures from that line?
No, I only collect Transformers.
Oof.
So
I
That's
wish I
right.
could just collect one thing.
it's nice. Let me tell you, I don't know how I can't. I don't have the space or the time or the want really to collect a bunch of stuff.
Good for
But then let's see. I got a box of parts from Fans Toys.
Ooh.
I bought a Fans Toys SOAR. As you guys know, I told you guys, I don't know, it was a couple months ago, but I bought a Fans Toys SOAR that was broken, and I got it for a steal. And I hit up Fans Toys like, hey, look, it fell off the shelf. I need some parts. And they were like,
That's
they
a
were
little
like
bit shady.
yeah, $15. And I said, sweet, so.
Oh, that's awesome.
Did
Dude,
they
You
even
could ask
ask-
if you could have 2.
Wait, I said, look, I know it's not your fault. I said, I'll pay for it. I was like, look, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for the parts.
So
and,
when they asked which parts you needed, did you just say, well, I need like the whole figure?
No joke. Like seriously, it was like the front chest was broken, the wings in the back were broken. What else did I need? Something else. And I was missing the chrome wings, and they sent me all that shit.
For $15?
$15. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
That's a cheap
That's
one.
I'm sure it was.
service
I
right
guarantee you it was probably free. That dude just pocketed $15. I'm sure. He thought it was like, no.
I think like companies should do that. They should offer a parts replacement service for money. You know, that would make life a lot easier for everybody, and they can make some money off of it.
Be cheaper for us.
Yeah, for real. ToyWorld has that. They have a system for that, but like they've never looked at it. I've sent something in like 3 months ago. They still haven't looked at it.
Ugh.
So I don't know what's going on with it.
Might as well not be there.
Yeah, for real.
It probably went right to the spam folder.
They're just yeah.
What about you then, Justin? What did you get this week?
This week I got DX9's Slag and Sludge, and they're pretty cool, man. The little tiny Dinobots.
I was confused for a second. Okay.
Yeah.
The little guys. Yeah.
They're actually pretty well articulated for how small they are. Transformation is, it's all right. It's not that hard. It's not like super simple though, but they look the part and they stand up. That's all I need from them. And I also got the little DX9 Nightbird. I don't know what they call her. The little RC repaint, and she's pretty cool too.
Is that Night Assassin or something like that?
Yeah.
Is it just a repaint, or did they have any remote parts on it?
The head's different, and she comes with different weapons. She comes with 2 size and 2 throwing stars.
And aren't they like translucent yellow and like the size of the figure's torso? Aren't they all massive?
Yeah, they're huge, and she doesn't really hold them all, I don't think. But she's already up on the shelf hanging out. And nice. I think that's all I got for Transformers this week. I did score something I wouldn't normally buy at a yard sale. I got a SH Figure Arts. No. Play Arts Kai. I don't even know the name of these things. Play Arts Kai Armored Batman.
Oh, is that the one you put the funny hat on?
Yeah, that's the one that I put the sombrero on.
Yeah, that looked cool. How is it?
It's pretty impressive, man. It's huge. It weighs a ton. It comes with a little stand, but if you like put his cape down, he kind of rests on that, so he stands straight up.
How much it cost?
But it's pretty.
That's what I was
all right. Here's the deal. I was going to the beach to like donate a bunch of stuff to like the thrift store or whatever, and I had a bunch of my wife's old purses in the bag. So like, we went to yard sales, huh?
Okay, keep going. This is interesting. I don't know where you're going with this.
Yeah. So like we're going to the beach, to go to the thrift stores because I live outside of town, and I don't find nothing at yard sales down here. Like I don't find no Transformers. I don't find nothing, and so we pull into this little cul-de-sac, and I see the Play Arts Kai box from the car, so I got out, went over there, and I talked to the lady, and she said she had paid like $100 for it for her son, and like he don't do nothing with it. He wants to sell it to buy something else, and I forgot she wanted like $50 for it, and I was like, I didn't really need it. I don't collect these things. And then I started talking to her about we were going to the beach. She mentioned she really likes handbags, so I had like I don't know much about them.
I like where this is going.
So my wife had a sack bag. Like
Is that where she keeps your balls?
Yeah. And so I asked her if she'd like to trade for that. And she said, sure, I'll trade you for that in $20. I was like, so I got it for $20 and an old sack of mine.
That is awesome. That might be the greatest trade ever.
Because aren't those things, they're like $150, right? Those Play Arts Kai, aren't they pricey?
Yeah, usually.
Nowadays, especially those Batman ones. I think they're 160 probably.
You got it for a person, an old sack, dude.
Yeah, $20. $20.
A burlap sack.
Justin,
I don't know what it was made out of.
When you're next in a cafe and you see someone looking for a trade, offer them an old sack.
Yeah, I should.
Oh, dear.
And as far as what I got, I think that's about it. So
is it Tyler
what'd you
left?
get, Cody?
Oh, what's Tyler? We'll do Tyler first.
Good, Tyler.
Okay.
I didn't get much this week. I paid for Maketoys Point Blank. Just waiting for them to come in now.
Cool.
And then I found a couple random people selling some miscellaneous stuff. Like I picked up the Hasbro Target Master from the Masterpiece Rodimus.
Sweet.
Okay.
Oh, you're right.
So yeah, funny story. So the guy's in the cafe trying to sell that and the rifle for $40. Hit him up, tell him I don't need the rifle. What does he want for the Target Master? Tells me $30. Too much. I'm out. So I start perusing eBay, and there's the same exact picture he just sent me. Like the Target Master's in his hand with the rifle. But I guess the meantime he had sold the rifle, so he didn't know it was me. So I hit him up. I put like $20, didn't take it. Hit him up 25, and he accepted the bid at $25. Shipped for $25.
Nice.
So after I pay him, he hits me up and was like, "Did you just buy my Target Master?" Yes, I did. And if you would have sold it to me at the cafe, you wouldn't have had to eat the eBay fees, the PayPal, and sell it for $5 cheaper than what you offered it to me in the first place.
Yeah, what a fucking
Dumbass.
He's scalping his brothers.
It doesn't
man.
pay to be greedy sometimes, man.
yeah, for real. And what's the eBay fee? The eBay fee's like 17%, right? Isn't it something crazy?
What?
10%. I think
All right,
it's
it's even
10%.
still.
But then there's
And
PayPal
and
too.
then yeah, I was gonna say PayPal takes 4%. So
Yeah, I was going to say you end up losing about 17 or something stupid, didn't you?
yeah, so don't be greedy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So and then I picked up I got somebody to sell me the Kremzy that came with the MPO5 Megatron. That's really
nice.
all I really got this week. Kind of a boring, light week.
Man, I'd
Nice.
sell mine, but it's the most valuable thing in that box.
Dude, that's the interesting thing is I wonder that what that MPO5 is going to go for once this MP36 officially is out and you can get it everywhere.
Aren't people
see
trying
that
to
shit.
sell it now already?
They
They've
are.
been trying to sell that thing forever, man.
Well,
I bet you're going to see that shit for $50.
Well, I was gonna say someone at NJCC sold one for $75.
Yeah,
Why
see,
would
there
you
you go.
pay that much for that? I guess if you don't have one, you just want a completionist. But I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
see
I
why
mean,
you want that thing.
It was complete. It was in good shape, and it didn't have the rust on the feet like a lot of them have. But
And
yeah,
the gun mode is still fucking.
$75.
The gun mode's better than this new one that's coming out.
Yeah, but who really, take the gun mode as an important part of Megatron? I guess if you want a double, if you want a bot and a gun.
That's what I might do with mine. I might transform it to gun mode, just have the other one in robot mode.
Should make him holding himself. Oh, dude, just triggering himself.
It's got to be worth at least 2 sacks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
2 sacks full.
Have you guys seen those shadow boxes that people are doing and putting
Yeah.
the MPO5 in it with like the purple background on them?
With like
Nice.
the purple velvet.
Yeah, it looks
yeah.
nice, man. I saw one guy had one where the
I mean, if you
Decepticon
wanna
logo was in it, lit up.
Yeah, I saw that one too. Like,
It was nice.
if you're gonna do something like that with it, I mean, by all means, keep it. I mean, you're not gonna get anywhere near because what was that thing when it came out? It was like $150 or $160, right?
Dude, I paid $150 for it, and that was a good deal when I got it. Cause I got it in the interim time after it had already came out, but there was nothing else yet.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say. I want to say it was like $159.99. Might have been $169.99. But then that upgrade kit was like another $40 or $50 for the stock and the barrel.
I wish I had that, man.
Well, good news is you can probably get it for cheap next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Sure. I'm sure you're gonna find it. All right, Cody. What about you, man? What'd you get this week?
What did I get? I think I just got them little unique toys, Headmasters. The ones that you see before at TFCon with me.
Oh, right.
I got the next 4. I got them from. I can't remember who I got them from, but yeah, I got them. They were cool. What else did I get? I got some Black Series figures. I think that's it. I
What
didn't get
Black
much.
Series figure?
I got a few. I bought like a job lot on eBay just because I wanted the 4 clone troopers, and I'm just selling the rest to make the money back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty
Nice.
decent. Just waiting for them to turn up. Actually, I think they're at work. Actually, I just think I didn't pick them up in time. But that's all I got.
Since I got a real question, real quick for you, Star Wars collectors. Since I've been watching Rogue One recently, do you need a Boar Gullet figure? if you remember from Rogue One, Borg Gullet is that creature that like reads that pilot's mind.
Yeah.
Do you need that thing as a figure?
I mean, the squid guy.
Yeah.
Depends how they did it.
The
Depends
tentacle
who did it.
monster.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how serious you were in that shit.
No, not that crazy. I started collecting Black Series because I used to get their figure arts, and then it was getting really expensive, and so I thought I was just going to get the Troopers from Black Series, and then I pulled out on that, and I've just been getting everything now, just because they're cheaper.
I know a Star Wars guy that like collects everything. Like if they made one of them, I'm sure he would need it. Like one of everybody. It doesn't matter what it is. Like random alien that showed up in 1 second, he would get it.
All right. Does that guy get the little girl that's rescued by Jyn Erso on Jeddah? You know, the one like where the war starts out and he rescues that little girl?
I mean, if they make a figure, I'm sure he'll get it. and then make a diorama with that rescue scene.
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
He's one of those guys.
Yeah,
those diorama guys.
Yeah, diorama guys.
Yeah, them guys.
Dude, I hate those guys.
Think they should.
Then he's probably like, next thing you know, he's gonna be like, dude, I got a business of making and selling dioramas to people. Like, oh, it's a fucking thing. You won't stop hearing about it ever.
Yep. It's a dead business.
Unfriend immediately. All right.
So should we move on to the movie and show news?
Let's do it.
So we got some movie posters revealed for what's this film called again? The Transformers? Is it Last Night?
5.
Yeah.
The
what is it called?
One?
Is that the name?
Transformers 5: The Last Night.
Yeah, it is
The
Last
Night. The Last Night.
Night. Yeah.
So, I do want to say, without clicking on the thumbnails for these, the first one looks like it says Hot Rud.
It does.
R-U-D.
They put the little shiny spot on a
lens flare.
Lens flare.
A lens flare. There you go. God damn, do you have the lens flare to goddamn poster too? Jeez.
Dude, I can't wait for the
Cogman
figure to come out.
Yeah.
What is he? What do you think his alt mode's going to be?
I don't know, but
Cog.
Yeah.
That's
I
like
hate
he transforms at all. He has no
I
car
hate that,
parts
like
on
their
him.
throats move. Sorry, I keep interrupting you. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. What's wrong with the throat?
Well, you know, there's some picture of it where it's like kind of animated, you know, for a split second. It's like he's moving, and I just hate the way that you can see like all the gears and stuff in their neck, and like, I don't need to see this shit, man. I don't need.
They spent a lot of money animating that shit. I bet it's like $5,000 just for his throat.
Yeah, for real. They're like, no, we need that. That's part of the whole thing.
It makes
He
it more
probably
believable.
dies. He probably dies in the first 3 minutes, anyways.
Yeah, he's all proud.
He's like that Q guy from the other movie that got wiped out right away. Or
The fucking...
the fake Wheeljack.
Yeah, fake Wheeljack, yeah.
What do you guys think about this Megatron having tusks?
I'm not looking at that.
Why is he still alive? I don't understand. Like,
Oh, he's gonna be the hero, bro. Megatron's gonna save the day. Watch.
I mean, that's fine, but like Megatron's dead, right? They took his head and then they like downloaded some shit to make Galvatron. And then so who's this guy? Time travel. I'm like probably time travel Megatron, right from the past.
Maybe he's from the past. Yeah.
Probably brought him back from the past.
He still functions, which I don't understand. If he was in the past, it's not what he looked like when he got frozen. There's this whole bunch of fucking timeline flaws.
Doesn't fucking make sense. I mean, it never
Maybe
does.
they rebooted it. They rebooted it. We don't know it.
Is it me or does he look like?
Ultron.
Now I just blanked his name. The guy from Ultron, from Avengers.
That's what I just said.
That's what you said.
You're like, no, that's
Sorry.
not it. It's Ultron.
Sorry.
Will you speak English, Cody?
Yeah, Tyler doesn't
American.
speak English.
Speak American.
I'll speak
Yeah,
American.
it's that British accent.
Yeah. It's those tusks make the little round things around his cheeks. Does make it look like Ultron.
He actually looks like he's wearing a helmet, like
Well,
a football
you know,
helmet or
it's
something.
A little animated GIF where like he has a face and then that shit comes around and covers his face.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say about it.
Very anime thing.
You know what's crazy?
I don't
Looking at all these, they put all their money into that Cogman poster because all the rest of these look unfinished. Like they don't look as rendered as like everything else does.
And just that
Well, movie
barricade
just doesn't change.
What'd you say, Cody?
said them at that barricade one with the Punish knuckle duster is so cheesy. It looks
Yeah,
stupid.
Yeah.
It looks like the Punish look like it's photoshopped onto a Photoshop robot.
Yeah, it does.
Dude,
He
shame
looks
on
like he
every.
has, like. Go ahead.
No, please.
He looks like he's got like 8 guns around his wrist too, and he's got the brass knuckles.
It's
Yeah.
over the top.
And, like, he's
I
really
thought
going
he
to be punching
died
any
too.
robots.
Didn't he die? I thought he died.
He died. They all die and come back.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
was
like
gonna
the
say-
way this barricade looks. He looks cooler than he used to. He looks more like a mech than a bayformer. He's got a mask instead of those like little face bits.
He's got like 4 eyes too. Got like
Yeah.
a spider head.
Yeah, but they've always looked like insects, though.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dunno.
Maybe it's something with the transformium.
Oh my
able to
god!
restore. They were able to restore Barricade, and maybe
Megatron.
maybe Galvatron's wearing Megatron's old damaged head around.
Oh god, that'd be awesome.
And this
See-
barricade wearing a fucking chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Is it gonna be? I want to be a big fucking clock in the front. I can't see what it is,
That'd be awesome.
but that would be badass.
It's his badge.
It's
his badge.
flavor cake.
yeah.
Flavor cake.
Looking at all these, so this Cogman one has all kinds of like ornamentation, like branded into his metal. This is gonna be like a fucking 14th century knight transformer. I guarantee he's gonna have this dude's gonna have
Yeah.
like an old British accent, and he's gonna fucking nothing against British people, but that's just what I think of when I think of like fucking, knights and shit.
Civilized people.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what this
And-
reminds me of? It's Hellboy. That guy from Hellboy, the second one.
Oh, what?
Oh, I can see that a little bit.
Like all those little filigrees on him, and like the way the neck thing is shaped. It reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Is that what that shit is called? Filigree?
I think so. I just made that up. English
That's
is my
gold.
second.
That's gold leaf, dude.
Yeah, filigree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's a
cool.
filigree design.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. Fellow British person agreeing.
dude.
It looks like he's got one of those fancy Coke dispensers in his chest.
Dude,
Ones with a little arm that goes up, grabs a soda, dumps it down.
Squeaks looks like that thing from fucking Return to Oz. That little clock, that thing that she finds.
Yeah,
She has to
that's
wind
what I
up.
thought too. Yeah, TikTok
This
or
thing
whatever his name
sucks.
is.
Yeah, that's it. TikTok.
Squeaks looks like he should be in that new Beauty and the Beast movie. Some dodgy bit of
I
furniture.
still want to watch it.
I think Squeaks is the most interesting one, dude.
I quite like
I
the
do.
Hound design. He's pretty cool.
What's
He's
that
still-
thing
Yeah,
from
he
Mask?
was already the best thing.
Wasn't T-Bob? Is that the thing from Mask?
Oh
Looks
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
that too.
That little
Like
scooter dude.
what I don't get is why they
Scooter
always...
from GoBots.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Why do they keep putting like human attributes to these robots, like as in like adornments, like how Barricade's wearing a chain and brass knuckles, and Hound is wearing dog tags. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
And Optimus Prime has lips.
Well, that doesn't bother me
Luscious
as much.
lips.
It's got
Yeah, they just,
liposuction.
you got that Botox.
He's got some purple eyes too.
All right, man. I mean, I don't
But-
know. What else is there to say?
But
about
like
this?
nothing. I'm looking forward to it. Like I these movies are terrible. I know they're terrible, but I fucking love watching them. I tell you
I'm
what.
just like you. I'm just like you, man. It's a guilty pleasure.
It's not even guilty. I freely admit that shit. Like they're fun to watch.
So are you? All right. Are you guys gonna go to the theater to watch this?
Oh yeah.
Probably.
I'm gonna eat like 5,000 calories worth of popcorn while I'm watching it.
You won't watch, and I understand. But hold on, before I trigger you.
Wait.
Before I trigger you, let me just say this.
You're gonna bring up something.
You won't watch Ghost in the Shell, and I understand why. But you'll watch this shit.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I will never watch the Ghost in the Shell movie, but this stuff is a fun popcorn flick for me. Like I go in knowing it's a terrible movie, but like I still like watching these robots, beat each other up and shit.
I'm gonna
I've disassociated the movie stuff so much from like what I remember as a child. I can actually go to the movies and watch it and it doesn't give me a problem anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it's
me
its own
too.
thing. It's its own thing.
Yeah,
But-
it's different.
Have you ever gotten this when you're like, oh, I collect Transformers, and somebody's like, from the movies? And you're like,
Dude,
no, not from
you know
the
how
movies.
You know how many like movie books and stuff I've donated because people give them to me for Christmas?
Oh,
Bro, you know how many movie figures I do have?
I donated mine. I didn't donate mine. I sold mine.
Like, not for nothing. The toys from the first two movies are like amazing. Like the engineering, the parts count. Like, you can hate the design all you want, but if you ever handled one, like the Leader Prime, it's fucking awesome.
But that you attribute that to them just being good figures, or because they came out at a time when Hasbro and Takara were making better quality figures?
I don't know. I just know those figures are good, and they came from the movies. You know, like when you watch the first movie, you look at the way they transform and stuff. You're like, there's no way they can make toys that look like that and transform, but then they did.
Yeah, I will say I remember my little brother had a Bumblebee like when the first movie came out, and this is before I was even like into collecting and stuff. And I remember that shit being hard as shit.
Yeah, it's crazy how much things has changed, you know, between movies. Like the toy from the second movie to the third movie, it was like maybe parts count was halved probably.
Oh, dude.
I always get that question about Transformer movies and the toys because at work I have all my toys on my shelf, even though they're not the movie ones. But people obviously talk to me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I've seen that movie, I love it." And then they talk. I was like, "What?" They're like the original one, the first one, and then we're talking away, and I'll be like, "Oh, what, the '86 movie?" And they're like, "'86?" They're like, "No, it's like 2000 or something." I was like, and then I'll just be like, "Oh yeah, that movie." Yeah, just like I don't want to get into it, and then I won't have any more customers.
Was the first movie really that bad? Like, not looking at any of the other movies, just the first 2005, I guess, movie? Do you guys really hate it that much?
It was 2007. When I finished the first movie, I'll admit, like, I was excited. Like, the first one was the best one, I think.
Yeah.
It was new, you know?
I thought it was pretty true to form of what Transformers is, you know, with the selection of, you know, cast.
When the first film came out, I was like 15, so it got me excited, and it actually got me back into buying Transformers.
Such a baby.
No, but for all the shit we give that movie, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it definitely brought me back into Transformers.
Yeah, I actually think the movies did a lot for the franchise. Like, a lot of my friends hate that, but I really think it did.
I mean, that's what got me back in. Like, I was out. I mean, I like Transformers, but I was out of anything collecting, you know, until the movie came out.
Yeah, I can say that the movies didn't do any of that for me, but.
Well, see, I was picking up some of the like the Takara book ones and like when Hasbro was doing like the reissue book stuff.
Yeah.
Here and there, but like once the movie came out, it just, I don't know. I almost don't want to admit it, but it kind of like relit the fire to get back into Transformers.
Yeah. It reminded you that you love Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of did that for me a little bit. Go ahead, Tyler.
No, I was gonna say, like, I'm almost ashamed to admit it, but I had that Leader Class Prime. And like,
how do you feel about it? How do you feel about that?
No, like, it was like, I remember just like getting it out of the box, and like I thought like the lights and sound gimmick was kind of lame, but like just transforming it and like into the truck, and like it looked like a proper truck. Like it didn't look like a transformer. It looked like a truck.
Yep.
I got something I bet none of y'all have.
That Leader Class Megatron was a piece of shit, though.
Yeah, that was a piece of crap. I don't understand how they put out that Prime and then put out the Megatron like back to back. You know.
Yeah, I got
back
that
to
first
back.
movie
It was in the same case.
Yeah.
I bought them both. Like I walked in and I saw them both. I watched the lady pull them out of the carton.
They spent all the fucking budget on the Prime, and like the leftovers went to Megatron.
All right, enough Hasbro love.
I know. I was just reading through these comments. Somebody's like, I love Squeak's cuteness. Oh, love Barricade's four-eyed and squarish head, and those brass knuckles.
Oh.
Well, cool. People are hyped. I mean, it's hyped. It's cool.
What is this Skeletron thing in the comments? Is that from the movie?
I don't see it. Oh, the picture right there?
Yeah, it looks like it's from the movie.
It's got to be. It looks like a dragon. Like it's got wings, and look at the arms. Like it turns into some kind of dragon, I'm sure. Oh yeah, right there. It shows the picture of it right beneath it.
Yep.
I'm looking at this picture of Squeaks. Do you guys remember in episode 1 when Anakin throws on the helmet when he jumps in the pod racer?
Yeah.
That's like what Squeaks looks like.
Good times.
Well, maybe Judy was working for had the parts. Had bought Squeaks. took them apart.
Should we move on to some real Transforming news anyway?
I
Yeah.
think it's time.
Third
So we had was it the Hobby Expo in, is it China?
Yep.
Third party, yeah. So we got quite a lot to go through, I guess.
Yeah.
Got them, which we start with the Iron Factory Seekers.
We can just go and order the pictures.
Yeah. Start with those.
Okay. What do you think then?
They look good,
Picture. Yeah. Fuck yeah. These things look good.
but I
man.
don't collect. I wish I collect Legends, because there's so much good Legend stuff coming out.
I don't know, man. You have all that international paint money. You might as well start collecting legends.
Dude, it's a space issue. I can't be collecting multiple lines of the same thing. Like, I can't collect multiple scales of the same thing. I have to get rid of all my Transformers and replace them all with Legends. So that'll be the only way to do it.
Honestly, I've thought about doing that just for the scale of everything, because you'd have these huge city bots and these small little like extra, regular bots. It would look really awesome.
And it saves a lot of space, and they look great. They really do.
Yeah, these Seekers look good.
I like them a lot too.
Especially since I'm selling all these doubles, like I'm really feeling this pull to buy these Legends figures.
That's
You should, man.
Dark side.
Yeah.
Dude, you buy these Legends guys. You put them around your combiners on the shelf. They look good, man. That's what I do with them.
Like I love those Fall Aside. Is it the War Within Dinobots down below? Is that what those are?
What's
Where
that,
are you?
Soda?
Look at on the first picture, but look at the shelf below, like the feet of the Starscream and stuff. You see these Dinobots on the bottom.
Yeah, those are already out.
No, I know.
War Within, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Back in
had them.
Dreamwave days. They look good, also.
That was the 5-pack of them, right? Came in one box.
Yeah. The
Heard they were
Ashura
that
Knights
great.
or something they're called. Oh, behind them's the cone heads as well, isn't it? In black, like
Yeah, prototypes, I
Yes.
guess.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get these. These are cool.
Yeah, I'm buying all these too.
I
And
love
the
that
Scorponok.
Oh, the Scorponok's awesome. I've already got that.
I think we gotta. I
Got
think there's
the-
some other photos of that shit too, right?
That's the Black Zarak repainter thing, isn't it? That's coming up.
Yep.
Cool.
You have that Iron Factory Scorponok. It's good.
Yeah, man, I love that thing. I think it's awesome. It's cool.
How tall is that? In American, please.
Inches.
Oh, fuck knows. Maybe 5 or 6 inches, I guess.
I feel like
So
you're just
little-
making shit up.
Yeah, me too.
A little bit taller than
I
it.
feel like that's a little small.
Well, no, I'm trying to compare it to the height of a Marvel Legends or something. It's smaller than a Marvel Legends.
Well, compare it to an MP.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, why? Because the Marvel Legends is 6 inches. So
Yeah.
That thing's
Yeah.
only 6 inches. That Scorponok.
I think it's shorter. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's upstairs and my girlfriend's asleep, so. But it's not very big.
Wake her up. Tell her to bring it down. Text her.
I should love
Yeah.
that.
Exactly. Like, listen, what are you
Hey,
sleeping for?
bring my Transformers down.
Just say, hey, can you bring my toys downstairs?
Yeah.
Man, I
All
love
of
that little. I love that little Starscream comes with that coronation set. That looks badass.
Yeah,
me
it's a
too.
hard cape and the big old crown. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
And it looks like for all you people that like to have the coronation set with everything else, it looks like it'll swap between all of them.
Yeah.
Didn't they sell that Skywarp with the coronation set for a little bit? Takara did.
Yeah, I think so.
It was Sunstorm.
Oh, you're right. That's what it was. All right.
Sunstorm came with it, which made no sense.
They figured you were buying a yellow Starscream. You better get something with it.
For $200, yeah, you better.
Yeah.
So are we done with them ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got these
Cool.
Maketoys repaint.
Yeah, what's this? The Thunder Erebus, is that? Nemesis Ginrai. Cool.
Yeah.
Looks cool. I got no connection to this line,
Yeah,
but it looks cool.
Yeah, I'm in on this line. I've got the Striker Noir coming, the Nemesis Prime one, but I don't know if I'll get this.
They haven't released the Ginrai, have they?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Damn,
Is
they're
that
already showing.
yeah?
I mean,
The
is it
prototype.
exactly the same as this and just different color?
That's what it
I'd
looks
imagine
like.
so.
Do you guys ever remember seeing a Nemesis Ginrai before? I don't.
No.
No.
No. But I'm not surprised if it is, because that's black recolored over every prime, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, how come? Do they have a Nemesis Optimus Primal or whatever? Did they do that in the Beast Wars world?
No idea.
Cody.
I don't
Yeah.
think
I don't
so.
fucking know.
I mean, but
You're-
would you buy something like that if they started doing like the Nemesis of like the Beast Wars Prime stuff?
I wouldn't,
No.
because I don't even buy the normal Beast
I
Wars.
wouldn't.
Oh, all right.
No.
No.
I
He's
thought you
already
bought
black
everything.
anyway.
Well, instead of black, what color would you
Yeah.
paint him?
Purple.
Yeah.
Well, if he was purple,
Evangelion.
if he was purple, I might be down for a grape ape.
Yeah, exactly.
God damn it.
I just figured like his robot mode would be black then, or have more of like these Nemesis colors, not so much the alt mode.
Oh no, it'd be cool if it was all opposite. The Primal was like grayish black. If they have him white on the outside and black on the inside when he transforms into a robot. That'd be
Like the movie Congo when they have those like
The albino
albino
ape.
gorillas.
cool. Amy, good girl.
Yeah.
This
Nice.
guy looks pretty big.
Yeah, I think it wasn't the prototype at TFCon, actually. I think it is quite big.
If you keep scrolling photos, it'll.
Oh, yeah, there's
show
a
you.
prototype for underneath
Mhm.
here.
Oh,
Thunder Manus. I see. Yeah, it looks cool. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing this because he's got that tiny little truck on the front that turns into his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing
Yeah.
that bugged me is like the cab. The cab of the truck is so tiny.
I mean, it's like a battle station cab anyway. It's not like a container truck.
Right.
So that's the only way I can make sense of that thing.
Is anyone else in on this line at all? Because I buy a few of these
No.
bits. I'll probably get the Ginrai, the normal one.
They look really cool, but like I can't expand the amount of lines I'm collecting.
Especially with that statue money.
I mean, that's where it's going. Like all my money's going. I've cut down a lot on pre-order just so I can get more statues. Like I think that's what the direction my collection's going.
So if this was a 3-foot tall statue, would you buy it?
I would. Well, no. I would never buy a transformer that don't transform.
Nice.
Like never. There's no point to it.
Sure.
I play with my transformers.
Yeah, me too.
When you were buying your house, did you think about how long that space would last you before you ran out of space?
I was thinking. Well, I was definitely like thought about where would have display areas, and the layout's great for that. But I'm trying to not outgrow this house because I can't afford. I can't afford a bigger house than this. I can't afford a bigger house and my collection, so I gotta pick my battle somewhere.
Well,
Yep.
maybe stop shipping models to Poland to get painted.
Do you ship him out of interest? Do you ship him to Poland because it's cheap? Because Poland's a very
No,
cheap country.
Just this guy I like that paints well for low cost. Like there's a lot of American companies that paint and they paint great, but they charge a whole lot more. Shipping
Yeah.
isn't that much because it's a miniature, so like I can ship out like 150 guys for like $20.
Nice. That's cool. So what
Yeah,
we got next?
sweet.
The OpenPlay Springer.
Another fucking Springer.
Yeah, here he is. But this one's always been in the works, isn't it? It's just finally a actual figure to look at.
It's
doesn't
not
look-
terrible.
No, I
Yeah,
thought
that's
it
all
was-
right.
Yeah, for a company coming out of nowhere, and this is their first figure, it doesn't look bad.
Just
Yeah, but do we think this is a company coming out of nowhere?
Yeah, that's what
Well,
I
I
was
mean,
wondering.
are they ever? You know what I mean?
hardly ever.
Yeah.
Like if they're coming out with like this as the first figure, a triple changer that looks decent, I doubt it's a first time company. Or at least it's not like a new toy company. They probably make other shit and then dipping their toe into third party or something.
I like the
Yeah.
way that sword. That's pretty cool. The sword just kind of unfolds into the propeller.
But I think most of them do. I think that's how everyone's
Yes.
going to be, though. Like even
Well,
the
I
Unique
had-
Toys does that.
No, but the Allen, you pull it and then you turn it and then you lock it back down. This one looks like it literally unfolds.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's different.
Is
I
this the
want to
first time?
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, is this the first time we've seen this one in color?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I think so. Yeah.
I think we saw it in grayscale, right?
Like someone who took a picture of it in person and in color. Yeah.
I like a Digibash.
Yeah.
He does look really
Looks-
good
look-
though. I like the way the feet are.
And I like the alt modes
Yeah.
too. They look good.
Yeah, and it's clean. Like the robot looks clean.
I like the way the yellow things are on his shoulders and not his feet, like on Allen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no one
Yeah, I
looks
feel
at
like-
the feet. It's fun.
I feel like this is
Okay,
what
s-
Alan was supposed to be.
So let me ask you guys. All of you guys have said it looks good. Is it good enough for any of you guys to buy?
the problem is my collection is I've streamlined my collection. I've decided the direction I'm going. This a few months ago, only IDW style stuff in a relatively masterpiece scale.
The real problem seems to be that Fans Toys everyone coming, and that seems to stop everyone.
Fans Toys isn't the best looking one out there though so far. I mean, it's early. You have always seen it their renders, but so to answer your question, Tyler, if I was still getting triples in this case, I would have had to get 3. I would consider this one.
It's going to depend on how much it costs too,
and ultimately what the quality of it. I mean, if the quality is good, I think the helicopter mode looks dope. The car mode looks good, except for those headlights.
It looks like you can see in the shoulder that it's ratcheted. Like the picture where he's holding the sword up front, like the second picture. Like look into his shoulder. It looks like it's definitely ratchet in there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Justin, how many of your wife's bags is this going to cost?
I'm going to say like 2 sacks and like 1 ripped fake Coach bag and $15.
Got a Coach bag money, shit.
Yeah, I said fake Coach bag.
Still, those things are still like $200.
Knock off. Oh dear, Tyler.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say he collects knockoff Transformers, so I guess he can buy his wife a knockoff purse.
Damn.
I don't collect knockoff Transformers, man. I didn't buy the purse either.
Shit. Yeah. I don't know why, dude. Something about the helicopter mode on Springer to me is my favorite mode, even more than the
Oh,
bot
it's
mode.
cool.
Yeah, I really like this. I've always liked the helicopter. I love how square it is. It's cool.
Are those the headlights or something? Like with those on the yellow pieces? I guess that's what they are, right?
On the car?
Yeah.
It's hard to
Yeah,
tell.
but they look like they flip up and down.
Whenever I... Go on.
I think I'd like it better without it. Like, I don't know why they put that there.
Well, you
Unless
just
it has
close
something
them.
to do with transformation.
Yeah, you just close them. It looks like, no, because they're on the helicopter, too. I think they just gave you the option.
But have you seen any pictures of the car mode with those headlights down? Like, does all that stuff on the side for the helicopter tuck in under there, and you have to lift that up to make room for it?
I don't know, but I don't
doubt
think
it.
so. Yeah.
No, it's folded back behind.
Whenever I see them flap... Oh, go on.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I say whenever I see them little flaps sticking up, I just imagine like a little thumb, like an R2-D2 thing to come out. It looks like it.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Or whatever it is, BB-8.
Honestly, if you go to the last photo, you can see the back of the bot mode. It's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's not bad. It cleans up well, except for the like wind-up key.
Yeah, the propellers and all.
Yeah.
Maybe it
That's a
speaks.
sheath.
It's good.
Does a little dance.
And the fact that now I notice it's on the side of the car. Look at
Oh
the
yeah,
lights.
I didn't notice that before.
Oh, no.
Now that bugs me.
Why is that on the side?
I can't.
You might be able to take that thing out. It probably pegs in.
I mean, I think they would have taken it out if they could.
How?
No, it's definitely pegged in because like it's a different part. They probably pull that out to put it on top where the gun is in the car mode to make the helicopter. So like they just needed it for storage.
Okay, maybe.
I could see that, and then the gun would fit on in helicopter mode.
Or I bet you on the side of the car mode, that's where the propeller fits. You slide it in there. Like a sheath.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody have this up for pre-order yet? Do we know what this thing's going to cost?
Yeah, let's look. Let me see if it's...
Hey, man, speaking of pre-orders, does anyone notice, like, BPTS is not, like, in on some pre-order stuff? Like, because that's my main people that I buy stuff from, but, like, they have not gotten the Metallic Grasser or the Menasor, not the Menasor, Motomaster on pre-order yet, and everyone else has them in for pre-order.
That's weird. Yeah,
Are you talking the Transformations one?
Yeah, like I'm wondering, like, I mean, it might just be me making wild guesses, but like I'm wondering if BPTS is gonna cut back on third-party Transformer or carrying third-party Transformers.
I don't think I've seen it. Oh, go ahead, man. Sorry.
No, because I've seen, other places that sell Transformers have them up for pre-order. Those two specific guys, because I want them both.
I don't know if I've just been missing it, but I don't think I've been getting those emails where they have like the new stuff like you're talking about.
Because I look, I check BBTS like, at least once a week to look at the Transformer stuff. But I'm wondering if, like, because they sell a lot. They're not a Transformer-based company. They sell Transformers, but they sell a lot of other shit. I'm wondering if, like, lately they've been taking too many hits on third-party stuff and maybe not wanting to carry as much, because all these companies come in with the same figures. Maybe they're not selling as much as they used to. Just
maybe
a guess.
They don't even have this open play listed on there at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
They're like, this product won't sell. Fuck it, won't carry it.
That or they're picking and choosing who they're gonna do business with.
Yeah, all of Fans Toys stuff is up. They have all of Fans Toys line up for pre-order.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe they're backing off of Gigapower. Maybe the sales just aren't there because everybody's going Fans Toys.
It could be the companies too, just holding back information. You know what I mean? I guess except for that Motormaster.
But I'm saying, like, other companies, I'm not sure if it's TF Source or somebody. They have that up for pre-order.
Did they stock the limbs of that for the Motormaster?
BBTS?
Yeah, did they stock?
Yeah,
them?
they have all 4 limbs up for pre-order.
So they must have the Motormaster coming, surely.
It would be very suspect if they don't.
Well, it shouldn't be pre-ordered. Two of the limbs are out.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. They're carrying all 4 of those. The Limbots.
Well, they're gonna have to have it then. And like I've seen various pricing on that Motormaster too. Maybe they're just waiting for the final cost from the manufacturer.
True.
Because I've seen 169 to $200 for that Motormaster.
I'm super looking forward to it. I love that set.
I'll tell you this: I have paid for it for a friend, and it's $185 is what I paid.
From who, or you don't want to say? Like,
no, it's from Hanny from Agabus.com.
Okay.
But I don't know. That's so. I guess I kind of have to say I think he's got it listed for $193, but I paid him $185, so I don't know. Maybe I probably should have.
It's out there.
It's out there now.
Just ruining your plug.
It's out there. No, but I mean, it was a gift for a friend for a birthday, so.
You shouldn't have, just.
Well, sorry.
My birthday was last week, but
that's what happens when you want gifts when you want figures that aren't out yet. You got to wait.
There you go, Joe. Just got you back.
Yeah.
But Agabus does have it. All right.
Cool. So next up, I guess, is the big topic is the whole ToyWorld display.
They look garbage. In my opinion.
Yeah, they're.
Vortex looks really bad. He looks like Blackout from the first movie.
He doesn't look like he's transformed correctly. Like he looks like his limbs are stumpy, like they're not extended all the way.
But he's the same height as the Blastoff.
I hope that isn't what it looks like.
Man, I hope it's wrong.
Clear plastic for feet, though. Like,
yeah, that's horrible.
He looks like he's wearing like Eskimo clothes or whatever. He's so bundled up.
A fur coat.
Look how like he's got sleeves on and leg warmers and backpack. Looks like he's ready for a hike.
If you could take off the kibble on the side of the legs, it wouldn't look as bad. But dude, look at those wings. Looks like he has dread, like porcupine quills coming out of the back of him.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, is it me or does it look a lot like the Warbitron one? Like the way that the tail collapses around the legs and like the paneling.
Except it doesn't look as good.
No, and Warbitron they let you.
That's what I was getting to. It just doesn't look as good. It's doing the same tricks, but
the shitty Warbitron
is nicely.
And his forearms looks like he hasn't got a girlfriend.
Dude.
It's Popeye.
That Blastoff has that same problem.
Like, look at those toes. Look at Blastoff's toes or feet.
Yeah, I saw the rockets.
And like giant forearms and
dude, the
giant
arms on
purple behind his head.
That doesn't bother me so much. Look at the fucking arms on that thing, dude.
Well, isn't their thing that they like G1 accuracy? Like, doesn't the original Blastoff have like nothing but forearm, like humongous forearm?
I don't know. And look at the fucking tumors on the heel of that thing.
He
look
just
at the back of the legs.
He just got the skinny little forearms. They just pull off the side like it's one piece the whole way down.
Oh yeah,
dude, look at this back shot of this Blastoff. You can see all those patterns. The forearms are even bigger from the back and the legs.
Looks like he's got a turtle shell.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That doesn't bother me so much, like the cockpit of the shuttle on the back.
Yeah,
but here's what I don't.
It's the rest of it.
What I don't understand is if ToyWorld like went crazy on their Devi, like parts forming crazy to make it right, like why don't just do it again? No, obviously nobody gives a shit.
No. The problem is Devastator was designed as a parts former, like to begin with. Like in G1, his forms doesn't come from anywhere.
Right.
You know, his like thighs doesn't come from anywhere. But like Bruticus has to be Bruticus.
But but see, I would have been okay with them doing that if the bot was just the bicep, and then you had a parts forming piece for the forearms and hands. I would have been fine with that.
But
Like
you still have to fold those wings away of the tail of the plane and the helicopter away somewhere. They gotta go
I
somewhere.
guarantee you, it's easier to make everything a square than it is to
Well,
make
I
it a
mean-
fucking
Well,
limb.
I mean, would you guys be okay like if the wings and the tail fin just came off and they fit onto the other piece, like onto the forearm piece? Like I'd be good with it.
Yeah, I'd totally be fine with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's-
is this gonna stop anybody from buying this?
No,
I'm not.
Well,
I'm not getting it. I mean,
Well,
you're gonna get it for Bruticus anyway.
Yeah,
so
so- that's what I
Bruticus
was
is
saying.
still good.
Exactly.
That's why I'm
And
hoping Bruticus looks good.
and
It's
that
just
prototype we saw a couple months ago looked good still, you know, or that prototype, but like it was a photo of it or whatever.
Yeah, in the grayscale.
But yeah, and it
I
looks
think
good.
it's just a disappointment because Debbie was so good. Like the bots were, even the bots and alt modes were great. The bots were like G1 accurate.
Yeah,
So
they
I
look
was
clean.
expecting the bot modes on these things to be good too, but they're nowhere on the same scale or same quality. I feel like aesthetically as the Devastator bot modes.
Do you think now, because we've seen this, that another company are going to come along and do an MP scaled combiner to try and compete against these after seeing that these individual modes aren't great?
I think you'll get somebody that's going to do it, but not to compete, just because they're like, okay, we can do it now.
Yeah, maybe.
I do have a question. If you guys are looking at the photo of Vortex in the limb mode with doing the handstand.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be shorter than Devi? Because they don't have that parts forming aspect of it?
Maybe arm wise.
So he's going to have little arms?
I don't know.
He says little arms, but he's just as tall. Like, that's going to look worse. To me.
Is that the
Ugh,
Toy
that'd be
World
funny.
Sea Spray next to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. There's photos there.
Yeah, I don't know. Did they show size comparison when they showed the prototype of Bruticus?
No.
So it might be smaller.
Nah,
I
man,
think it's gonna be.
they got to be making it the same size, dude. They're not gonna do that.
I think it's
But
gonna
how
be,
though?
I think it's going to be a head smaller, I bet.
Just because Devastator has 6 bots and has parts forming, how are you gonna make 5 bots without parts forming arms the same size?
Yeah, because any
Right.
individual bots would have to be huge, wouldn't
They're
they?
gonna make Onslaught's legs really long.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have tiny arms, like opposite of Monkey Man.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing, because it looks like they're doing the same thing with the thighs. Like, that's the parts forming piece, is
Yeah.
the thighs and waist. So that's my concern. So it's gonna have to be smaller, or he's gonna have little arms, or these bots are huge, like they're like MP10 size.
Oh shit! I didn't think of that.
Yeah,
Well,
that's worse to me.
Aren't the Toy World Devi bots almost MP10 size? I thought they were really big.
Not that big.
Okay.
They're a little bit smaller. They're bigger than an MP car, but smaller than like an MP Seeker. They're kind of in between there.
But these arms at least would have to be even bigger than that.
Yeah, because you don't have the forearm.
Man, them propellers on the back of Vortex look bad.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have cleaned them up better.
If you
know,
look at that back photo,
At least make them symmetrical, like 3 on each side, like just sticking out. But that's just a hot mess.
They
the
look
alt
like
modes look pretty cool there.
boat.
I don't know why they did 6 blades. I think they should have done 4 like the G1 had. It'd have been easier to hide too.
I think it's accurate for this particular helicopter alt mode that they're going.
But
for.
I thought they were doing cartoon like for this.
I guess not, because this looks
Yeah.
like blackout.
I will say
Yeah,
that
that's what I
the alt modes look great.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
alt
they
modes are
do.
really good.
That
Yeah,
space
they
shuttle
do.
looks awesome. I might buy that
Yeah.
space shuttle just by itself.
That thing's huge as well. When there was that comparison photo somewhere, and it was massive. Isn't it like a Seeker size?
Of
Is
which
it
one?
that big?
Yeah, I swear that Onslaught was like. I swear we saw a comparison photo of it when it was in grey, and it looked like huge, that shuttle.
Hmm.
But it doesn't look
I
that
don't
big there,
know.
so I don't know.
That's a business
remember
card
that
next to it.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm still in for it, even if it's got little tiny arms.
Are you getting rid of Robotron? Or have you already
Uh,
gotten rid of Robotron?
I haven't gotten rid of it yet, but yeah, I probably will. I don't know, man. Warbotron
Dude,
has a special place in my heart. For
Yeah,
me.
man, I love that
It's-
thing.
I'm
Well,
keeping
after-
mine.
after the KO came out, it's not worth it. I've seen guys giving them away for like $200 in the cafe.
Yeah. See, I can't do that.
Just hang on to it.
Just keep it.
Yeah, I would. I will. I mean, I
Keep
want
it as a gift one day.
Yeah. I mean, I'll break it down. And the vehicle modes on it are cool.
Yeah, it's worth messing. It's worth keeping just to mess with for that much money, man.
Yeah, for real.
Dude, I haven't tried to uncombine him since I combined him. Like, does Onslaught even come apart? The waist? Can you even transform him back to non-combined mode?
I've never.
It was really, really tight. When I remember when I snapped the bottom part into the top part, it was like super tight.
Oh yeah, you can because I sold mine. I had to transform it back. It's horrible.
When I moved, when I was taking everything apart, I couldn't get blast off to disconnect from.
Yeah, I had the same issue.
Holy shit!
From Onslaught, like he would not come apart.
Yeah, I almost broke it. I had to take the whole ratchet apart.
Jeez, that doesn't bode well.
They revised that though. There was a second part that came out.
Yeah, it's the second
Yeah,
torso.
that one's
I have
better.
it.
That's no good one. It's already in there.
Oh, true. Well, you already took the ratchet apart.
Yeah, true. But yeah, what's
That
we move
one,
on to
there was one of the legs.
Mr. Robot?
Yeah. Are you in a
Yeah,
tunnel?
Tyler?
Tyler, you still there?
Oh, I might have fallen
Maybe he's in
off.
a tunnel or something.
Yeah, that's what
Should
I
we,
thought.
The
should
NYC
we
traffic.
move? Should we move on to Coolsville?
Yeah, let's keep rolling. Listen,
Yeah, we've got ToyWorld
you're
Coolsville.
running this ship today.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want Tyler to come flying back in, coming in hot with something. Oh, he's gone.
He drops.
We gotta try and call him back.
All right, you guys are talking about this. I'll add them in.
So I'm still
Anyone-
not buying it.
Anyone in on this Jazz? Like, do we need another Jazz?
Nope.
Not that one.
Is it still oversized? Like, it's bigger than MP?
I
Look
don't
at
know.
his head. It's got antennas on his head. I was like, those things are huge. Like even for Jazz.
Yeah.
I think the car mode looks
I-
pretty cool, but
I don't know why ToyWorld is doing this. I feel like they're overreaching their,
They already paid for the molds and they just need to go ahead and finish.
I guess.
yeah, I
like-
won't begin it.
I like that
I'll tell you this.
mid calf tilt he's got there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, for the ankle.
Yeah, see how high up the ankle tilt is?
Yeah. I guess at least it's there.
Yeah, true.
I'll say this. Even when I was doing doubles, this wasn't an option. But it doesn't look that bad. Like it's not terrible.
It's
think
not
the
bad,
only way-
but Maketoys is better for sure.
Yeah,
It's-
make toys
yeah.
is better.
They should have left all the logos off of it because it says Mortini. Like I just can't stop. That makes me laugh.
You could just put a line. You could just put a line on it.
True.
That's
Get
what I
some
hate. I
white-
wish that shit was optional.
Get some white out.
At least they took off the ToyWorld ad on it, didn't they? Didn't the original one have ToyWorld wrote on it as well?
I thought it did when they first showed it. It said
Yeah, I
Toy
think
World
they
on it.
said they were taking it off. or
Honestly, I would rather it say Toy World than Mortini.
What's
Mortini.
Is someone calling
something. Yeah, the only,
Yeah, Tyler, you back?
Tyler?
Tyler.
Don't
Like
know.
he's lit because the background noise is setting his mic off.
Oh, he's there. I called him. Maybe he doesn't realize that I've added him.
sounds like he's trying to talk.
Yeah, but I can't hear him.
All right, well, we'll keep
Yeah.
going. Go pop.
But the only way I'll replace my Maketoys Jazz will be, I think, if Takara make one that looks better.
Yes, sir.
Or fans toys maybe.
I like my Generation Toys just fine.
Yeah, he's cool as well.
It
Actually.
goes with my IDW themed collection.
It's true.
I need to get that Make Toys one. I still haven't got that yet for some reason.
The only thing on that Maketoys one I wish they didn't do is that gun. How they done it. It looks in that cheap plastic. Like, just looks horrible.
Can you paint it to fix it, or is it just the mold is bad?
No, the mold's fine. Yeah, you could just paint it. I just haven't
Okay.
bothered. But yeah, shouldn't have to
You could-
paint my figures.
You can send it to Joe, and he can get it painted for you.
Yeah, send it to Poland.
Just sneak it in there as a little figure, little Warhammer figure.
Tyler, you can hold on real fast, just because I hear him cutting in and out. Tyler, can you hear us? Tyler. All right, how do I? Oh, here I see right here. There it goes.
Oh, there he goes again.
You trying to call him back?
I'd give it a couple minutes.
Yeah, I am going to.
Okay.
He dropped out again. All right.
He might be at the drive-thru getting some food.
Yeah, he keeps
I
saying
see him.
hello.
He's texting us.
Oh, I can't see it.
Let me try and add him one last time. You guys keep it. You can keep it moving.
So we're on to ToyWorld Aerobots.
Yeah, the
Now they look-
Superior.
Yeah.
They look a lot better than the Bruticus does so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ligmo looks pretty cool. Pretty clean.
Yeah.
Mhm, the
fuck
Jets
yeah.
look good too, man.
The jets look good. Yeah, the bottom cleans up relatively well for because Transformer jets never clean up that well, but that's not bad.
See, I like these. I like these a lot
The
better.
bot modes look pretty good. They're not as chunky.
Mhm.
Dude, like that leg looks like a perfect rectangle, like the show, like the G1. Like they did a good job.
Yeah, it
They
does.
did a good job on that shit.
Dude, that thing.
Making that thing a box.
Looks like it's
Yeah,
already got a perfect effect kit on it.
I don't know if the bot is translucent all over the bot though.
No, I don't like the translucent.
I understand the eyes, and the canopy, but like, why is it all over the chest and waist and knees?
But it doesn't even really work over the red either, does it?
He's
Tyler
missing a
said-
piece on his waist. It fell out.
Tyler texted saying it's not letting him back in.
Yeah, I know. I told them to restart the app. We'll just keep going, and then if we can get him back in.
Okay.
Hey, you see that piece fell off of the waist on the picture of?
Yeah, the fucking translucent piece.
Yeah, it's laying on the ground underneath of him, like you pooped it out.
Like even he knows it's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's
that's it.
rejecting it.
What's
Not-
weird to me is like these look really good. Actually,
Yeah.
I got two things to say. These look really good, but now I feel like they didn't. You didn't hear anything about them other than they were making them, and like so it scares me when they don't show you anything, and all of a sudden you just see a finished product. That
Like
kind
a bunch of them.
But then also, if you look at this, the picture of is this Air Raid? I don't know their names without
The
Color.
red
If
or
you look
black
at the
one.
Red one, black one,
the white and red one.
white and red one. Okay.
But if you look at the wings, they looks like they come out like a Warbitron does, like they peg in.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at the
If
wings
you
on
want
the
a
legs.
cleaner look, you can take them off.
Yeah, but that's good. I think that's what they should. That gives me hope that that's what they're doing for that Vortex.
Does his arms look really short to you? That one, like really small.
There's no hand on it. There's no hand
No,
on the arm.
I'm not in the photo. There's hand on the one I'm looking at. His head's not plugged in properly.
The red and white one.
Yeah, the red and white one.
I think it's because they're bent. Did you say they're both bent? I think it's just a bad angle. I think when they extend it, they'll be fine.
They need to plug the head in properly as well.
Or,
So
or
just
it's
plug
just
them out.
sits up like that.
Tyler,
Yes. What's going on, guys?
There
Sorry.
we go.
There he is. Welcome back.
Dude, the back of these guys clean up really well too. I'm looking at the
Yeah.
black one and the red one. They look nice.
These look solid. I like these.
Yeah,
These
these
are-
are much better than what the
They give me like
The
G1
back ones are.
feels. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get them. Like just because there's no other option anyway.
No, yeah, I have a feeling that these are gonna look real nice.
Apparently these are unpainted as well. So.
What are you
Yo-
saying, Joe? You don't want the TFC Aries? Or the
Oh my, oh my god.
or
Dude,
Uranus?
I got
Uranus.
turned too many times by TFC. Like I didn't get the Poseidon, even though it looks really good and it's got really good reviews. Like I've given TFC like too much money that I shouldn't have.
You kept him rolling, huh?
I refused. I boycotted them. I don't care what they put out. I don't care how good it is. I'm not giving them another dime.
What about if they make Raiden?
Huh?
What about if they make Raiden?
Which one is that?
Trains?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
I guess
train
they don't
ones,
care about that.
No. No, I
No?
mean, like, I don't care what they make. I don't care how good it is. It's just like I've taken a stand.
Dude, I'd buy a damn Omnigonics Raiden at this point, man.
Oh shit, Omnigonics. That's
Well, no,
Omnigonics Raiden.
combined.
Yeah.
that's far out there, bro.
You have to tape it to the wall so it'll stand up. It'll be awesome.
Just glue the whole thing together, you'll be fine.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Dude, these
I
Aerobots
like these
to me,
jets.
these Aerobots to me have me bummed that I'm not doing doubles. Like I think they look fucking good, dude.
Hey man, no one's stopping you.
I know, man.
No one's making up the rules. You can get doubles just for these guys if you want.
Anybody I sold stuff to, just call me. I want it back. I'm gonna buy it back from you. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's funny.
Oh dear. So are we
Alright.
done on them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So we got the was it Xtransbots, Trailbreaker, and Hoist up next. Pretty
A
cool.
little bit
It's whatever.
late, ain't it? Aren't they a little bit late?
Yeah.
Did you say Xtransbots too late and oh no?
I mean, as usual, they look pretty good, Xtransbots stuff, but
I want them masks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
okay.
the Hoist may be worth going in on, but their Trailbreaker like isn't any better to me than the Bad Cube one. Like, it's not good enough to switch.
I think those legs
Yep.
on Hoist look bad though, man.
I think they, dude, Hoist looks like that in the cartoon. That's the problem. He looks
I'm sorry.
like that.
The Bad Cube really does nail it. Like, the Bad Cube looks more like the G1 than this does.
Are
Like
you
those-
talking the Trailbreaker or the
No,
Hoist?
the Hoist.
Hoist.
The
Look at
Bad
the
Cube
legs.
Hoist looks like the G1.
Yeah, but of the two, I think that Hoist is the weak spot out of the two Bad Cube offerings.
It doesn't matter because Fans Toys is coming out with theirs.
Yeah, that's true.
Just saying.
Takara must be around the corner as well.
What's up with their little gun hand? It looks like it splits and opens up or something.
It
See it?
probably does.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
it's got. If you look at their Trailbreaker, it's got a pin in there, so it does open.
Huh.
Yeah, the accessory. That's the bummer, man. Is the accessories with this
they're
Trailbreaker
awesome.
are awesome. Actually, with both of them are good. I don't need the bottle cap though with Trailbreaker.
They gotta they gotta be better than those little shitty knights that came with the bad Cube ones.
Oh my gosh, those things are terrible.
Fuck, man. Even this Hoist makes me want to collect doubles now. It's fucking. I've just got to get that. I just got to purge it. I got to purge it out of my system. Yeah, it's just in me.
Mm.
Is that
Yeah.
a wood log?
Yeah.
It's a little picnic.
It is a
Nice.
picnic. It's like a stump and a tablecloth that goes over the stump.
That's pretty cool.
So I don't remember the picnic.
I don't either.
It's that
Like-
one episode where they had a picnic.
Yeah, like how are they gonna eat any of that stuff? It's tiny.
I don't know.
Are you supposed to use your Bad Cube guys with it?
That's the Knights.
They can have a picnic.
You
Yeah.
take them off the horse so they're just waist up.
Yeah. Sit them on the log.
That's funny.
But no
Yeah,
one's
that's what-
nowadays, right?
No, that's what I don't understand about like Xtransbots and even KFC. It's like, dude, you guys are just kind of late to the game lately. Like, they were late to the game on their Inferno. They're late to the game on these. I guess they're not really late to the game. They're the second company to kind of the third to put them out.
Yeah,
I
see, the
forgot
thing
that
is, like,
MFC did it.
they're the ones that need to put them out first because their shit looks good, but everybody knows they don't have the best quality stuff. So if they want to sell stuff, they need to put it
Yeah.
out first.
Like their Cyclonus, because obviously that's sold because it's the first one, isn't it?
I like my Cyclonus though, man. He's not bad.
I do too. I do too.
No, it looks cool. That's what I'm saying. Though they were the first one, weren't they? So.
Have you guys ever met a diehard Xtransbots fan?
No.
No.
Dude, other than you guys, I have no Transformer friends.
There's nobody right now that already has the Bad Cube or the MMC that's going, man, I have to sell these so I can get the Xtransbots. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Fans Toys pre-order canceled. Do that real quick.
Oh, they finally finished these? Fuck that thing. Hey, isn't this thing with Hoist the same thing that you got with MP Grapple? That little like solar powered thing?
Yeah, he was in that episode. That thing's awesome. Why is it
Yeah.
green and yellow? Is that right? Like that color green? That's probably not painted. It's unpainted probably.
I don't know. Do you think they'd have everything done, but they're like, fuck it, just put this thing out unpainted?
They haven't got their Inferno out yet, have they?
No,
That's so late.
no, and I think they probably
Even
abandoned
Takara. Yeah,
I think they probably abandoned it at this point, but
that's crazy.
yeah, dude, I want those masks is what I want. And I don't even know why. It's not like I'm gonna put them on the figure, but
Yeah, those masks are. Yeah, those masks. I remember those, man. Those are cool.
Yeah, but they wouldn't fit. They wouldn't fit the other figures anyway. I guess it'd be cool to have them, but
Bit of blue tack. Be right.
you don't think they made it? You think they? I mean, one's smaller. You don't think the other one's is it tracks, right? You don't think they made it to fit tracks? I could see them doing that.
maybe, but I'm saying they're not going to fit the MMC or the Bad Cube version.
No, yeah, that I agree with.
Maybe they should make a tracks.
Oh,
Don't even bother at this point. Why?
You know, that might be a market that's available though.
Well, I could see Fans Toys doing it, especially if they're I could see if Fans Toys is successful with their hot rod. I can see them tackling a bunch of the MP cars.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I
they
wouldn't
can-
mind switching. I wouldn't mind switching tracks out.
Cause like I don't think Takara is gonna remake any of that stuff anytime soon. You know.
Yeah,
and they could stand to get an upgrade because whatever came out was good at the time can be done better now.
I think you're not going to see that till like a 20-year anniversary, because especially now that there's this Beast Wars is proving to be doing well for them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for them, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want him to do a
they-
Megatron.
It would be smart if they put him out and just made him a little bit bigger, so they scaled a little bit nicer.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, how bad would that be? How pissed if you're like, oh, we're releasing all the cars. They're all, 3/4 of an inch taller. You'd be like, what the fuck, dude?
And that's what Toy was doing, isn't it?
And now they're $90 each.
$159.99. Oh.
What I want to know is what's in these clear plastic bags to the right of this Hoist and Trailbreaker photo.
Drugs.
In alt mode. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. They might not even go with them.
I don't think that it does, but I was
right.
just curious.
That looks like it goes. That looks like Dicka parts.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Even though that's it's KFC, same company, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that is Dick parts. Yeah, they're them little. Yeah. Cool.
That's all the good parts. They don't put them in the figure at the factory.
So what we got? We got the Iron Factory Black Zarak next, haven't we? Yeah, he looks awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. Same as the other release. Don't any additional parts on this thing? That's not on the other one.
I think it's just a change of weapon and the face and that helmet and all that stuff, isn't it? Just the same as the original, I guess.
Are you in on this, Cody?
I'll get this, yeah, because I was going to buy the Black Zarak, the Maketoys one, but I haven't got the room for it. So at least with this, I can have both without all the space being taken up.
And this is also probably like 1/10 of the cost.
Yeah, exactly.
Tyler, are you in on that Maketoys Black Zarak?
No, I sold my other one. It's just they don't match like what I'm going for. It was an awesome piece, but it just doesn't match the aesthetic of what I'm going for.
Right, it's like too far to the side or too far
It's
left.
pretty wild.
It doesn't even fit. It's way more than their other city bots, huh? It's like way more stylized.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Utopia.
not G1 at all. It's like it's very anime.
Yeah. So is no one else in for this?
Nope.
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 If you
Well.
gave it to me, I'd sell it. I'm just letting you know.
No, if you gave it to me, I'd keep it.
Well, I won't be giving it to you then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make me last. Like if you have to will it to somebody for some reason, just put me at the bottom of the list.
Okay.
It looks
So, we've got the controversial one, the DX9 Green Hanzo.
Yeah.
Oh my, it's shitty. It's fucking shitty. The way they're doing business.
Yeah, that's bad. Especially, was it someone in the comments that print screened where they tried claiming it was the green one they put out or whatever it was? That's pretty
Well,
funny.
that one was like, it definitely wasn't this green.
No.
It was like teal. It could be arguable whether it was blue or green, but it's definitely not green like this green.
Do you guys have photo? I don't have the photo of that. Do you guys have the photo of it?
No.
I saw it on their
Oh, just from
this
earlier
page
today.
Yeah.
It's on the DX9 homepage near the top.
Yeah, let me go and look at that real fast.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Grimlock either, the DX9 Rager. Is that the Legend scale one, I'm guessing?
He's in the same thing, in the same post.
Oh, is that just like a render? Is that what it was?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I did see that earlier, actually.
I think I saw a picture of him, like in prototype. I saw a picture of him in prototype at that show, but I don't see it on the thing.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Who has the first version of this DX9 Hanzo?
No.
Justin, you don't have it?
No, I waited, man.
For
Good
this
job.
green one specifically?
For the green
Yeah. I was hot on that when I saw it. When I saw the first one, but I don't like that. I didn't want that blue, even though I think the blue is cartoon accurate, like Japanese accurate.
I don't even think I remember at TFCon when they had it. Was it blue? I remember it being green or teal in the display case.
I think it was blue.
Oh.
I can't remember.
It's like it's a dress black and gold or blue and black, whatever.
Maybe it was teal when they were getting those pre-orders.
That dress.
Yeah.
I got that, Joe.
When is
Yeah.
this thing coming out?
Yeah, but would you guys really want the teal one over the blue one?
I like the blue one.
If you had
but
If you had to pick one.
I would get the
I would-
teal because it's the one that I remember from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because that's what they're going for here, right? The blue is more of the Japan Headmaster series, and the green is more of like the G1 toy.
America.
I think the thing is they should have announced both so that
they-
people realize, like, you know, because people obviously did want a green, and they got this one without realizing a green one was coming out, and now they feel ripped off.
dude, they did that shit on purpose. They never tell you. Like,
Well, did anybody not see the green one coming? I mean, is
I
anybody
mean-
surprised we're seeing a green? I know I'm not.
I'm not surprised now that it is out, but I wasn't expecting it because colors aren't that far off.
right, like for me, seeing the blue one didn't feel wrong, so I didn't even think like, oh, yeah. But I'm also not like I'm not in for this figure, nor am I really like a fan of it in any way. So, or this character. So when I saw it in blue, I was like, oh, okay, it's not a big deal. Like I didn't even register that it was off by any means.
The guy that bought that prototype didn't see it coming.
The guy that sold it did that.
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty funny.
I stared hard at it too. I can't say nothing. I stared at that listing for a minute and I was like, no.
Might as well wait for fans' toys now, I guess.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, I really like the bot mode for Hanzo, but everything else is kind of eh.
It just looks like its legs are folded over its back.
Mhm.
Yeah, basically.
He's doing
Who else is
yoga.
making this? Is it Fans Toys is making this? And is that
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Are you guys
Wasn't there
waiting
one-
for the? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was say, wasn't there one other one?
Titan Returns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's legs fold over.
Yeah, they do. I got the one right next to me. It's a balancing act to make him stand. What sucks is there's so much nostalgia, man, because it reminds me of the G1 one a lot, except for he stood.
Yeah, it's gonna be like solid.
But like all the modes in this are good. Like the transformations are all simple, but he pulls off all the G1 toy things. It's just the knees are just stupid.
It's crazy that the G1 still stands stronger 30 years later.
Yeah, he does. I got that in the other room too.
You don't got that submarine mode.
Yeah. You know what though? It would make sense that if he had a submarine mode because he's got the air and the ground covered. He should have had a submarine mode.
But I mean, is there much water on Cybertron?
There's that. They got that on Quintessa. They got that stuff they dunk in.
That's true.
It's like, I need it just in case I'm ever there, and I need to get in this water. I better have that
I
shit.
bet
covered.
Hot Rod and Cup would have liked that.
Yep.
Swim away from the sharks.
Yeah. And then turn upside down and shoot him.
I found a picture that's got all of them. It's got the animation cells, then it has the G1, the Titans Returns, the reformatted, this DX9, and then Iron Factory's little one. How's that one?
I love the Iron Factory
Yeah,
one.
that's good.
He's money, dude.
I mean,
Yeah,
in
he's good.
general, like Iron Factory doesn't do any wrong, right?
The RC's a little sketchy, but it looks good.
That's got some crazy eyes.
Yeah.
You guys all have that reformatted. The reformatted one doesn't look too bad, except for like the Tiger mode is probably the weakest from what I'm looking at right here. I know that we're talking about old shit, but who gives a shit?
Are you talking about the old Hexatron?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have him, dude. I can't ever sell him. He's like my second third-party figure. I bought him right after Quake Wave.
He still looks pretty good. Like, I think he still holds up.
Yeah, he's cool. He's just way too tall now.
Too tall?
No, he's small.
Oh, small. Sorry, you're cutting out.
He works with like the IDW chug stuff if you want to put him there.
Yeah.
He looks dated. I mean, he was amazing at the time, but like now he looks real dated, especially next to fucking MMC Overlord. That which would be where I would want to put him.
Oh yeah, I love that Overlord.
So like I need something on par to go with that.
It's crazy
Hanzo.
just because, yeah, I'm looking at like, from the animation cells, like just that Hexatron has more, like other than the robot and the tiger, like the car, the tank, everything else looks close. They did a good job. I'll say that Hanzo's jet mode looks pretty accurate to the animation.
Yeah.
This animation cell, but I mean, I know you want it for the bot mode, but I'm just.
Well, I love the bot mode.
Yeah,
Man.
the bot mode. Yeah, go.
Bot mode's they nailed it, man. Looks good.
Yeah.
So, should we go on to the Hasbro news?
Hasbro news.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, we've got was it the MP36 Megatron in-hand pictures and the video review that's up now, the first one.
I mean, so I know everyone's gonna hate me for it, but I think the thing is fucking ugly.
Yeah, you're right. I do hate you.
It's one of these things. Like I just looked at this photo. He's got no neck. His head just sits right on the top there.
He's got his torso looks squished, like he was in a compressor.
So does mine when I sit down.
So the thing about this Megatron for me is it looks so wrong, but at the same time looks so right.
Because he's accurate.
It's just like damn.
Like he looked goofy as fuck in the original. You just don't really think about him that way.
Yeah, maybe so. You're just like shit.
And I'm not even trying to say I'm comparing this to any other Megatron that's out. I'm just saying as is. Just looking at this, like aesthetically, is fucking ugly to me.
All right, this or Apollyon?
I'm keeping my Apollyon. I have an Apollyon. I think
I have one
does
too.
a better job standing there, like with his chest and shoulder and head. I think it does better than this thing.
I think I have to do research.
Like look how, like seriously, like his torso is so short, and his diaper is so big and high.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Some poses, like to me, the head is perfect. Like the shape of the head, the helmet, all the faces.
Yeah, the head.
Like
it is.
When you have this crushed chest plate, it doesn't look as bad. You know, if you you see that photo with the chest plate that's crushed in.
Doesn't it tell you something that if something looks better when it's crushed?
I mean, yeah. It just seems like the shadows give it some more proportion, but.
I love that movie throwback stuff, though. I hope they do a Prime that has something like that.
Like we need another MP10, bro.
Yeah, I need one with some battle damage.
You're probably, honestly, I think you're better off just finding a customizer to paint one for you like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do like the mace is cool, how you can pose it like it's in swing, like it's swinging. That shit's fucking cool.
Yeah, I don't know why no one's done that before.
Yeah, instead of using like a real chain, the helmet always looks dumb. He looks like a fucking little kid at a circus with the fucking mind control helmet on.
Funny though.
Dude, what's crazy though? Look at the picture after the one with the helmet, and it shows him. It looks like he has an ab crunch bending forward. That
He's got an ab break.
Looks scary as fuck.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
Dude, I don't even know what you're looking at. Like it just looks like a mangled car.
Oh, they're trying to get that Bayformer look.
Yeah. I'm never gonna pose it like that, and I'm never gonna look at it from that angle if I do. So.
Yeah, I see a lot of people moaning about the back of it.
And me neither. Like I saw people complaining about the back of it. Like you're never gonna pose it from the back, and that's not my problem. My problem is that this is to me the benchmark of what Masterpiece should be, and I'm paying. And I expect it to be polished all around. Not even paying for it. Forget about the price. But that's just what I expect from Takara, who sets the standard.
Yep.
Yeah.
It should be perfect or close to it. Yeah. And that's my problem. Like especially like when you have all these other companies were able to do it.
And look at that gun
Takara.
in hand. It's like it's so out of proportion. I don't know.
They're all like that.
Yeah, I will say that they're all like that too.
But like I said, I'm not trying to compare it to anything else other than itself.
But I'll tell you this, it's the scope. Like, Joe, block out the scope from your view, and the gun looks fine. It's the scope that makes it look better.
You're right.
The scope looks like it's too small.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look right in the guy's hand.
I mean, I don't want to say that he's Asian and may have small hands, but...
But you're going to say it anyway.
It looks like a little chubby kid holding it.
Let's see.
But yeah, I mean, like it does matter. Like people keep saying it doesn't matter because we don't look at the back of a figure. Yeah, if it doesn't matter, then we wouldn't always bring up when a figure cleans up well in the back. You know, like we would never even care, but we do.
Yeah, and it matters for me for Takara. That's when it matters.
Yeah, they should be the best. Like I want to be the best. I don't want to hate on them. I'm not trying to say other people are better. I want them to be the best. And this doesn't look.
Are we adding Tyler back? Tyler's gone again.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, I'll
So-
ask him.
Tyler's
So,
like, y'all forgot about me.
And I can see Megatron's head underneath the gun.
yeah.
Is that,
So, which third party are going to make the attachment to make the back clean?
I don't think it doesn't have a point to do it. What are you gonna have something clip on and then it looks out of proportion? But dude, there was something else that I saw. Let me see if they show it.
What
Uh,
the?
The back of
They-
the forearms are a bit weird.
It's
with the hollowness.
the cannon of the gun. Damn it! I wish I had that photo. And so the barrel in the back in bot mode. In order to get it, so go to picture 14.
Okay, I see it.
All right, so see how like the scope is parallel with the chest.
Yeah.
Like so, I guess there's a picture of it somewhere where in order to get it from that, you have to tilt it off the back to make it stick off the back. Otherwise, if you keep it flush like the way it's supposed to, that thing is to the side. And again, it's a small little thing, but I'm just saying like they're manipulating it falsely in order to make it look accurate. Like that's not the way it looks when it's all fucking transformed out.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
it's-
scratched up paint.
Yeah, they fucked with this thing a lot.
Yeah, that worries me because I had problems with the paint on Grapple.
Yeah, I noticed that today actually. The grapple's got a load of paint chips on it.
Hmm.
Do you think this Megatron's going to be painted, or do you think it's going to be like Shockwave?
It's gonna be
No.
painted.
No, it's
No,
paint,
because
isn't it?
if you look at it again, back to picture 14 where the barrel is scratched, you can tell it's paint. That's gray as paint on it.
In the review, you can see it as well, can't you?
I haven't seen that video yet.
It's cool. It's cool to see it in hand. It looks loads bigger. I always when you see, well, everything looks bigger in your hand, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
Well, what you're talking about.
But yeah, I think it looks cool, but it is expensive. And I agree with a masterpiece. It should be all around pretty much a masterpiece.
Who's in on this?
Yeah, I've
I'm
bought
in.
it.
I've already pre-ordered it.
I have as well.
I think I'm just hoping that. I mean, I think he looks pretty good from most angles, anyways. You know, like the back stuff don't really bother me. I just hope when I get him, he's one of those pieces that looks like even better in person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that does happen.
And I think you'll have
that
that
things
too,
don't
like-
don't photograph well. Yeah.
Like Grinder. Like Grinder
Yeah.
didn't photograph
Dude,
well.
Grinder
Yeah.
is a fucking amazing in person.
I
Holy
know.
Shit.
I got him in hand. I was gonna die. He's so awesome, man. He looks great.
And that's what I think about this. I think it's going to look better in person because when you're photographing this thing and you have it all lit up, you see all the shadows and all those little bits and pieces. Like every
Yeah.
crevice on this dude picks up light or a shadow, and I don't think you're going to see that when you have it. So it'll look more filled out. Proportions
So-
are going to be what they are.
I saw a picture earlier as well of it next to the Shockwave and Soundwave, and it looked really cool. They look good as a trio.
But like I look at this picture 4 right here where he's kind of squatted. That gives me the feels, man. That looks like it's out of the cartoon to me. I mean, obviously, I know it's got a ton of issues, but it looks good. The legs look good to me.
Yeah, yeah.
It definitely looks better like this in dynamic pose than standing up and down. The proportion looks
Yeah.
a lot better.
And I think that's probably what they intended it for, you know?
But you know, like him being in that pose, it means he has his back broke like in that picture.
Yeah, that's probably true, man.
That's how you get that crunch.
I just think this guy has a lot of character, man. You know what I mean? Like a lot of personality, like especially with the face sculpts and everything.
I
You
like
just
his
wanted-
legs a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just wanted to mention personality in there. You're like, hey, it's just like me.
Yeah.
So if you go down to the comments, somebody's got a picture of it with sound. Well, I guess that's
yeah.
the Titans Return sound wave for whatever reason, and then Shockwave. And that looks
See,
good.
that looks good.
Yeah, look at that, Joe.
No, that looks good. He looks really hateful
Yeah.
next to Prime though.
You got the MP one in that same thread as well, haven't you? The MP Soundwave there.
Yeah,
that's
if you
the
go,
pi- that's
if you
the
keep
picture I
going
saw
down,
earlier.
if you keep going down, then he does look
Yeah.
a little.
He looks
You know,
really
just-
good in the picture farther down with the real masterpiece Soundwave.
It makes that sound wave look dated.
Nah,
Really? I love
that
that sound
Soundwave.
I
I still think
love
that's
that
one of
Soundwave
the best
too.
ones
Man,
ever.
look how high his fucking crotch is compared to like everybody else.
Dude, you
Yeah,
gotta
pull
wet
up your- Pull up your pants and fight
I'm
the
not gonna lie,
Autobots.
with this Shockwave and that sound wave, I like it. I like it more. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks
I like it more from like the waist up. I mean, I'm blocking out like the legs right now. I'm looking everything from the waist up. Looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
I
just
like it.
block off the diaper, then you don't even realize.
Which I guess it would be fine because you most likely on the shelf will have a bunch of smaller bots in front of them.
Yeah, stand reflector in front of it. It'd be all right.
Yeah. Or whatever. Yeah.
They gave you the laser beak gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
it
like
looks like
him, man.
It looks like you may have to take off the fucking fusion cannon for that. Yeah, that's my problem. Like him, so they have him next to this. I don't know what prime that is, but
Is that the grey one?
it makes them look like they're from two different worlds, like two different lines.
They are. I think that's better.
I like the original
But,
MP, like the MP10 and the Soundwave, like the boxier.
Yeah.
They were a little bit.
Look, the head and the chest starts in the same place, right? And look what his crotch starts compared to Prime.
Yep. Oh, you could put it in Prime's belly button.
Oh, God. Damn, dude.
Get it.
It'd be interesting to see what Megatron would have looked like back when MP10 was made, like designed. How he would have looked then, if they designed it then.
It looked like MP6 or whatever number that is.
Oh, MPO5, you're saying? Yeah. It would have looked like Apollyon.
Yeah, I guess so.
Man, I mean that's the one thing you have to say too is no one has gotten it perfect. So I mean, obviously it's the figure, it's not or the character. You know what I mean?
It must be a pretty hard one because his alt mode is pretty poor to work with, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. To make that work, I will say this though too, like, not one of them are the same, which is fucking cool. Even engineering wise, they all do something completely different.
Yeah,
that is cool.
That's fucking pretty amazing. That's like you got all these people found out, fucking 18 different roads to the same end. Which to me is as cool as shit.
Yeah, it is. Tell you what isn't cool. What's up next? The cyber. What is it? What is it? How do you even say that? Battalion.
Battalion.
Battalion. Prowl,
Battalion.
Jetfire. I don't know what that is.
I don't even know what this shit is.
Didn't like
Yeah.
What is it? What even? I need
Cyber Battalion, Prowl, and Jetfire. I don't even know what they are.
They
They're
look
like
really
giant.
simple Transformers.
They're like giant legends.
Oh, shit.
Wait, 8-step changers. These are 8-step changers.
Yeah, well, the Prowl's a 6-step changer, and then the Jet. So there's simplified versions of these things. Jetfire doesn't look too bad.
But they're kind of big, though, right? They're in boxes.
Yeah, so they're going to be like, who said it? Justin just said they're oversized legends.
They're oversized legends. It look like.
Yeah.
It looks like is that a Voyager box next to them? What is it?
That's another one of these.
Well, look at the Legends figure above them on the right, dude. Yeah,
Right
those
on the
things are
peg.
big. Yeah.
Oh, so there's other ones already out. I never even heard of these.
This stuff I'm all for because man, this is the stuff that you're buying for kids that you're getting them into the property, and it's still true to like the G1. So like I'm all for this stuff. You're encouraging kids to love the stuff that how it was intended. I mean, because look, if some kid has this as their G1, they're steps ahead, or light years ahead of what we had as G1. Like the G1 Prowl sucks.
That's true.
From a toy standpoint, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for playing.
So like, at least these are like it looks like the character's supposed to look, and so I'm all for it. Obviously, from a collector standpoint, I don't know why you would buy this stuff, but
I mean, it's not for me. I mean, unless you like Hasbro. Some people like Hasbro and they have all this stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, man, look at the inside. Like Jetfire has all kinds of nifty like panel line work, which is great. But then look at the inside of the leg. Is that thigh and leg completely empty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Storage for his weapons and stuff.
I'm sure you can buy a third-party plug-ins for those.
Where you keep your gum when you're outside playing. Dude, what do you guys know? What do you guys know about some Big League Chew?
I like a Big League Chew.
Speaking of gum,
I just did a whole bag in my mouth and chew it, man.
Damn.
I haven't had that shit in forever. They even make that stuff anymore?
I don't know, man. That shit's probably toxic or something by now.
Is that the stuff that's got the American football player on the front of it?
What the football?
Baseball.
It's baseball.
Oh,
But you were
Baseball.
close. What I want to know is why did it always have that white powder on it?
It keeps it from sticking together.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
It's extra sugar.
All the gum from the 80s had this white powder.
Yeah, man. They're
Yeah,
great.
I think I see that one.
That's how
So you-
Pablo Escobar smuggled in all the cocaine.
So your parents can enjoy it too. Dude, think about the shit we had as kids. Some fucking candy cigarettes. You never see
Yeah,
that.
man. The chocolate cigarettes. Yeah.
Those are
Oh, yeah,
awesome.
we had them.
The gum
the ones-
cigarettes.
Yeah, if you had those cigarettes and if you blew out on them, it blew all that white powder out, so it looked like smoke was coming out of it.
Yeah, those were
Yeah,
awesome,
dude.
man.
And if you put them up your sleeve so you look like a badass.
Bring those back.
Looking like a greaser.
Is that all the Hasbro news?
I think so. Statue news.
No. I think there's. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
That's kind of that's official, right?
Oh yeah, statue news. Yeah, you got the 3A Evasion mode Prime pre-orders now up. Let's have a look at that.
That's
Does
all.
it
You go.
Here, like Transformer statues?
What? Say that again.
Does anyone like Transformer statues?
I mean, I like looking at them, but I don't like them enough to collect them.
It says
they had-
80. I don't think this is a statue.
Yeah, it's got 85 points of articulation, but
That's
it's
a
probably
hell
all
of
in
a
his
statue.
face. It's all in his face.
I thought 3A made figures. To be fair,
Yeah, I thought so too.
They do.
Yeah, they do. Like they're the ones that were making those huge, like that huge mega. We saw this at TFCon, right? Was this the one that we saw from 3A?
Oh,
I
And
don't
then
know.
they
Yeah,
had that
they
Megatron?
had the Prime, and then they just showed the Megatron at the last TFCon.
Right.
Did you see that there? Did you, Tyler? You know when you went.
I didn't.
I thought they had a G1 style
Funny guy.
Prime.
Yeah, I thought it was a G1 style Prime too. Now that
Yeah,
I
I
think
think-
about it.
And they had
don't
kind of
think-
long legs too, man.
Yeah, I don't think that was these ones. I think they were them figures that 3A were making. I don't
The
know.
problem I think with these things is like the whole point for how I look at it is the long legs make sense if you're on the ground looking up at them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like that doesn't translate when you're gonna look eye to eye with the thing. So I think that's kind of I don't know. That's how I always equate it. Like, man, they're trying to capture this look, so you're looking at it from the ground up, but it just doesn't translate to a fucking 8-inch figure. Or in this case, it's a 19-inch tall with 85 points of articulation.
Yeah, that's
It looks
definitely not a
good,
statue
man. It looks good, but it doesn't transform, so get it out of here.
then.
It's another good looking thing I'm not going to buy.
Yeah.
Cody,
basically.
you're not in for this?
What, the movie Prime statue thing?
Or just any of these primes? Like, what about that other one? What was that one that just came out a few months ago?
Oh, what, the one
That-
that MAS?
G1
Is
Prime?
that the
Yeah,
MAS
yeah,
one?
that MAS one.
No, I used to have the what was that massive, like, expensive one called?
The
Ultimate, the Ultimate.
Yeah, Ultimate. Yeah, I had that for a while, and then I realized it was pointless and just in the way and a lot of money, so I sold it.
That shit is expensive, man.
Yeah, it cost me, I think it was like £500, and I sold it for 600. So
Nice.
Damn,
I
money.
like the Ultimetal Magnus just because it's a white prime with armor put on it.
yeah,
I always like that version of Magnus.
the only reason I bought that is because I thought that was all they were going to make, was just the Prime. So I was hoping when I move out, I was going to have it as like a standalone piece. And then they announced Megatron and Magnus. So I was like, I don't want to have an incomplete collection. So I sold it. So I would have bought Megatron, but I was looking at the prices and it was just crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, they are
Yes.
crazy with those prices.
I think when I sold out, I bought loads of the MP cars and stuff, because when I first started collecting, I was only buying third-party stuff for some reason, and then I got the Masterpiece cars, and then I ended up buying them all in one hit. But yeah, so I think that's where they all went on.
How many of these do you think they really sell?
5.
25.
5.
I mean, and were they're about $1,000 each?
It's like
that kind of
somewhere between 5 and 20,000.
You're probably right with that. that was fair. All right.
So what we
You
got
would think
next?
you would think with them being that expensive, they would be made to order.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Let me ask you, Joe, because you do collect other statues. Are those made to order? Like that Darkness statue, is that made to order?
No, 700 made ever.
Okay,
cool.
so they kind of have an idea of what they're working with. Is that based on pre-orders?
No, they I guess they just know their market or something, because a lot of statues like this especially the sought after ones from bigger companies, they already tell you even when prototype stage how many is going to be made. I think partly because with statues you have to cast the molds, and you can only do it so many times before the mold degrade. So
Right.
I think especially with the really big ones, they probably can't pull too many times before the molds break down. And it also, increased exclusive. What? Someone say it for me. Warren.
Exclusivity.
Yeah, man, that word. And they can raise the price more, and also for collectors, it feels good to know that I have a piece, like one of my pieces. I have one that's one out of 400 in the world. So it's like shoes, right, Tyler?
Damn right.
Where's Tyler at?
He says, "Yep." I don't know.
Yeah.
He's in and out this shit.
Because I know the same reason why they don't make a bunch of limited edition shoes that they could mass produce is just for the exclusivity. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
There you go.
Do they make KO statues? Not to get on
Yes.
a KO talk, but I'm just curious. So
They
they
do.
do KO these things?
Yeah. So but it's easy to tell because like they come with certificate of authenticity and they're numbered and signed and stuff. But people buy the KOs because they can't get the real one, so they get recast just so they can have it to look at.
I mean, how are the quality? Is the quality pretty good though?
I don't
or
know. I don't have any.
Are
I
you
don't have
against
any
it, or
KO.
are you just?
I'm personally I'm not against it just because it's not available. You can't get it. You can't get something officially, but you still want it to have it. And someone made it available. It's one of those things. If it's available and you're not choosing to buy the KO, it's a different story for me personally.
So Tyler, I do have a question about KOs for you.
I have.
Do we really want to go down this road?
Yeah, no, because I just got to see what's your breaking point. So, hypothetically, a family member needs some kind of transplant.
A KO transplant.
Yeah, they did a KO, and the only thing you can get is a KO transplant. Some KO organ. Let's say they're 3D printing organs. And so that would be a KO. A 3D printed organ would be a KO organ.
No, that would be a third-party organ.
Oh, yeah.
I guess
I have a
that's true.
third-party
All right.
organ.
Semantics aside, all they have are KO organs. Are you giving your family member that KO organ? Isn't a process?
It wouldn't be a KO. It would be like if you're growing it in a jar.
Oh no! Oh, it is KO because they can transplant like pig organs sometimes because it's cross compatible.
Yeah, pig
Right.
So
valves.
that's
and
like
stuff.
KO. That's a KO person, right?
That
A
is
pig's like a KO person.
That is a KO organ. What about like a prosthetic limb? Isn't that a KO limb? I think he just doesn't even want to. He's not even want to entertain the idea.
Here's the real thing. It is about KO. And the Throttlebots, the ToyWorld Throttlebots, right? I have them. I have a set of them, official, right? I love them. So, and they're not. I believe they're not available now. They don't make them anymore. Am I right on that? Anybody know?
Sure.
So now they're out of scale from everything that I collect. So there's going to be an oversized KO where they scale with my masterpiece IDW stuff. So I'm definitely buying that.
They've already started making them, I think, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna get them, but they're making the combiner parts too, the parts forming part. So you can combine it into a giant Throttlebot combiner, which I like for some odd reason. So I'm gonna get that, and I feel, I don't feel bad about it because I did support and buy the original, and this oversized version that fits into my collection is not available in any other way. What do you have to say about that, Tyler?
It's still a KO.
It is a KO. I'm just saying, like,
I actually
but you
have
at least see
those.
where I'm coming from.
But he supported
I-
the original product.
I really don't want to get into this tonight.
Okay, we don't have to. I was just wondering because it's just finding out people's opinion because I'm confident in my own opinions of myself, so no one's gonna tell me my opinion is wrong. But I would like to hear what other people see.
Right.
Tell
I
me
hear
wrong,
you.
Tyler.
I'll answer for Tyler. Fuck knockoffs and burn them to the ground.
Right.
That-
Hey, Tyler says,
that-
"Have fun with your dick cancer, Joe."
That's exactly what I say.
I have them and I like them, man. They're not bad.
Fuck you
I
and
had,
burn
like-
you to the ground.
I was just thinking because isn't that like that with media? If you bought like the DVD of a movie, then it's not illegal for you to, have a digital copy that you take with you. You don't want to take the DVDs everywhere because you bought the original.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
It's not how that
You
works.
You have the rights to make copies of it. You just don't. You just can't do it for profit.
You can't sell it, but you can make copies for yourself, especially, right?
Yeah.
Just so.
Dude, if I've paid for it once, I don't give a shit. That's it. Even if I need to get it again, I'm downloading that shit. I've already paid for it.
That's how I look at it, anyway.
Yeah, me too.
Tyler, what would you do if you found out one of your bots was actually a knockoff in your collection and you never realised?
Ooh, what's your
That's a
favorite
good
bot?
question.
Yo, that is a good question. If it was your favorite bot, like the one you loved, like you would never sell even if you got out of collecting. It doesn't even matter what it is, but I'm saying, let's say it's that one.
It could be a sneaker as well.
Yeah, or shoes. Yeah, a pair of shoes that you just found out is knockoff.
I don't even know how I would respond to that.
Would you trash it? Would you just be disgusted and just fucking throw it out the window?
Burn them to the ground.
What if it's a shoe too that you loved so much that you already took family photos in it?
Oh,
Like
Wore him at his wedding.
I mean, I'm guessing obviously you're gonna try to get a replacement, like a real pair.
For $15. Just message fans toys. That's what you at.
Well, yeah, just message fans
That
asking
doesn't-
for a replacement. I think it would be very hard for someone to sneak a fake shoe past me. I think the chances are me accidentally buying a KO of a bot would be much higher.
Okay.
Probability.
Answer that question then. If one of your bots was fake, what would you do?
I mean,
No?
You think about it.
he may be
guys-
cutting out. Not
All I
really.
hear is skipping.
oh man.
Oh, he's gone.
Fell out again. Honestly, but I'll say if that's the case, like if that happened to me now, if I found out that I had a bot that was a KO, I'd be pissed and I'd just sell it. I'd be like, look, it's a KO. I'd sell it and then I'd try and buy the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about if it was so good that you loved it?
But that's the thing.
I'd
Like,
buy
if
the
it-
original one.
if
What
I've
about if
been
the original's not as good?
That's
sure that's happened.
that's another question of like the oversized and improved, the MPP 10.
yeah.
Oh, it's not just a knockoff, but they changed some of the molds to make it better or whatever. I mean,
I'm
honestly,
not
something-
generally a big
something
knockoff
was
guy.
so good that I didn't realize was a knockoff the whole time. I was like, well, got me. You know, and I
That's
just,
what I'm saying. Yeah, if they already got me and I'm happy, I'm fine. Whatever.
Well, look at those KBB Seekers. That's exactly that.
Yep.
They're KOs and they're better than the original, than the Takara ones. I don't want to get into a big long KO debate either, but
Imagine if they were actually Takara and they were just under another name just to test the waters.
well, they got
KBB
Takasa,
boys.
yeah, exactly.
Takasa Tony.
I just like to push the limits on what aggravates people a little bit.
I'm like super like not give a fuck about KO stuff. Like I think everyone has their stand and they should hold their ground. But like I said, I'm confident enough that no one's gonna tell me how to feel about stuff. So
Right.
legality.
Yeah.
Of course, if something is illegal, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not like
Are you sure?
if they're
Yeah.
down on knockoff like masterpiece Transformer figures, and you might go to jail for having one. Then of course I'm not gonna have one.
I'm moving. That's a pretty corrupt government.
So let me.
Like, if the government is coming after me for knockoff Transformer figures, like I'm done. I'm leaving.
if you were on an extremely tight budget, would you go the KO route versus the official route?
Me,
You don't deserve it.
So I guess that question then comes down to: is it quality or quantity that's more important to you?
it's affordability. I mean, if I was making just enough money to survive and just a little bit more, like I don't see. I would definitely buy KO stuff at that point.
So
See,
I
I
mean,
wouldn't buy anything. If I didn't
Yeah.
have the money for it, I wouldn't buy any of it.
But Joe, you would buy 3 KOs. Like, let's say you get 3 KO MP cars for the same price as an official MP car. You'd buy the 3 over the 1.
Putting my mind in that financial situation, I would get the 3 because I know I've handled the KOs before. I don't have one, but I've handled them, and they are not that much different than the official.
Right.
If I was a broke person and like my fucking priorities are so fucked up that I'm gonna spend cash on toys, I might as well buy a fucking bunch of KOs.
Well, there you go. Joe is a quantity over quality guy.
I don't
See,
see,
when
I
I was
don't see much difference in qualities. That is the thing. If they were noticeably worse, like if I handle one, it's like, oh man, this is a cheap knockoff. No, I wouldn't.
Right. I can see what you're saying though about those.
The problem was knockoff Transformers is that they're done so well. As far as I've seen, anyway.
Yep. I mean, look, especially those G1 collectors, like those guys. You have a hard time even. You have to look up ways to tell that they're different.
Yeah.
Like they're done exact.
So I mean, it's a different story than other knockoff like jeans, knockoff jeans that fall apart if you move too much. That's the difference.
It's just they slowly disintegrate over time.
They dissolve when they get wet.
All right.
So shall we move on to the questions?
Yeah, I think we got some questions. I think we got our.
Are we not able to get Tyler back?
Yeah, that's
Let me
true.
see. I tried adding him. Let's see if I can get him again.
Let's try again. Yeah, he said in text that like his computer ended up being worse than his phone.
Oh, he's already. I didn't even know that he was back home. We'll
Yeah,
get him on. I know we got our weekly MP collector question,
Yeah.
and I think
There it is.
didn't you have a question too about something else?
No, that was my question about the KO.
Oh, okay. It was the
Because
KO
I've
stuff.
decided I'm getting those fucking KO Pharaohs.
I look at, man, especially in that case, like you've supported the original. It's like at that point, you're not hurting ToyWorld. Your purchase of that KO is not affecting ToyWorld.
Exactly. Yeah. And that the size that is the KO is coming in is exactly what I need. Not the ToyWorld ones are not the ones I need.
They're nice, man. I'm telling you, they're decent size and they're pretty well made.
Since you have them, how the alt mode scale, like the car? Have you had them next to like a MP car?
I have. They're pretty big in car mode.
Are they like too big?
I'll have to double check that and get back to you. I think that they might be a little bit bigger, but nothing crazy.
But the bot mode, they're like pretty much the right size, right?
Yeah, they're close to MP car height.
Oh, here's a question. Like I'm a weird one.
Ooh.
When it comes to alt modes, I mostly don't give a fuck. But like, I really need my alt mode vehicles to scale with each other.
Oh, really? So you'll go and buy like.
I mean, that's one of the reasons I want these ToyWorld KOs because I think they scale better with MP cars.
I really like the original set, but I never finished them. Like I just have Aurora now.
And I like but yeah, that's why I really like this third-party Menasor because their car mode scales with MP. Generation Toy Jazz scales with MP. Like that's what I need that. And that's one of the reasons I don't have any of the Seekers.
Do you need that for your Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were saying about Seekers.
Yeah, because jets don't scale to cars. I know I'm weird.
So you're saying that you would want your Seekers to be 3 times the size of your cars?
If they made it that way, I would get that over the normal size ones.
But do you even display them in alt mode?
I do. Remember I told you I play with my Transformers. This is what I do. Like 2 to 4 times a year, I go and transform all my bots into alt modes.
I know a guy who does that.
And then like a few months later, I would transform them all back to bot mode. So sometimes you might come over and I have a parking lot on my shelf, and it looks great
Nice.
when everything scales together.
See, for me, the alt mode is secondary.
See, I'm with you there. Like, it'd be cool to get them to scale in alt mode, but I don't want my Seekers to be 3 times the size of my cars.
I realize that, and that's why I don't have them. Like I couldn't do it.
Well, they're
Just buy 2, man. 1 for each mode.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? I know a guy who does that.
Did that?
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, no.
But like, I think it looks great. Because almost, especially the MP stuff, is are real cars. I mean, they look great. Like they look like a toy car collection or model car collection when you have them on all mode. But if one is super small and one is super big, it's gonna be noticeable.
Right.
That's why I don't have the wind charger and what's his face
And Bumblebee and that
Bumblebee
shit.
scales.
You talking about the
think it scales?
Xtransbot one? Not good.
Huh? Bumblebee? I think the Volkswagen is that small in real life
compared to the cars.
I think it should be wider though.
I think it should be a penny racer.
Yeah.
See, I know a lot of people that wants that because they want the G1,
Yeah.
but I would hate it. Like
That's where that ToyWorld B looks good. That ToyWorld B looks like the cartoon.
It does. It's just the blue windshield on that is terrible.
Yeah, I don't have one. So I got MPB. I got 2 MPBs now.
You do. What's funny is I had those 2 MPBs and I got the ToyWorld Bs too. It's sitting in front of me.
You should send me that instead.
I had that ToyWorld B ages ago. That windscreen you can't just pop out either, can it? It's all like molded one piece.
I just took a Sharpie to it and colored it black because I knew I was never getting rid of the thing. It's more polished than bought now at this point. so it's forever mine. It's forever in my collection. Woo. All right, you want to do this? Let's do the question.
Yep.
Yeah, the MP Collector question of the week.
Yep.
I got, so, dear Shattered Cast crew, I was thinking that it'd be fun to get away from Transformers for 1 week and throw a question out there that's only value is to get to know the SCU cast a little better. So in that spirit, I asked the crew, how does each of you envision the perfect sandwich? You can learn a lot about a man by considering what he opts to put in between 2 pieces of bread. I'd love to hear from each of the SCU guys on this one. And I want all the details, bread type, condiments, meats, etc., etc. Extras, etc. What does your perfect man sandwich look like? MP Collector, hashtag SCU #1 fanboy.
Yeah. Nice. It's hard because there's so many different kinds of sandwiches that are good. Like burgers are sandwiches too, right?
I don't count a burger as a
No,
sandwich.
burger's a burger.
Yeah.
Oh man, I guess I'm a weird one there.
A
Mine is so
sandwich,
simple.
a sandwich has like some type of it's deli meat in it.
Yeah, mine is simple as anything.
Let me guess. Cody's
Can I
is
go
probably,
first?
Oh yeah, go for it. Go for
Yeah,
it.
you
All
go,
right.
Tom.
I want to get a tuna-free dolphin sandwich, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I didn't-
No, all kidding, all jokes aside, I'm a club kind of guy.
Yeah, those are good.
Little turkey, little ham, little bacon.
What's the bread though? You want some wheat bread, some white bread?
I mean, it depends on where we're going. Like, if we're going to like a proper deli, like I'll get like a pumpernickel.
Oh,
Say what?
You like a thick slice or a thin slice of pumpkin?
If we're going to the deli, I want a thick slice of bread.
Yeah, it's got to be
Yeah.
Lettuce,
So-
tomato.
lettuce, tomato, bacon.
Mm-hmm.
You put the ham and turkey. Is it what else is in there?
Ham and turkey, bacon, lettuce, tomatoes, mayo,
You
pickle
put
on the
mustard-
side.
You
I'm
put
good.
mustard on that?
No, not normally.
All right. So all right. I got you. I feel where you're coming from. Who's next?
Whoever.
Go. Well,
You-
Cody, go for it.
All right, me, yeah. I don't know, because I think in the UK things are different, so I'm just going to go by Subway, because I'm assuming that's what you class as a sandwich.
That's terrible.
I mean,
God, man.
Subway makes sandwiches. But that's not...
Well, I'm so bad. I don't eat at sandwiches very much, but if I go to like Subway over here, I literally get either wholemeal bread or hearty Italian, and it will literally have chicken and bacon in it and nothing else. It will just be toasted, and that's it.
Not
I'm
even no
boring.
mayonnaise, no mustard, just a
Nothing.
dry ass
I
sandwich.
don't eat any sauce. That's me.
Yeah.
You need a
Bland.
lozenge after eating that sandwich. Your throat's probably raw.
Just get water with it. It's all right.
Cody's used to having a raw throat, if you know what I'm saying.
Dude, that's like eating a fucking sponge or like a
Basically-
Brillo pad.
Basically, but
Some steel wool.
I'm boring.
No, it's just, I mean, it's.
I'm just super fussy. I think I had when I was a kid, I just didn't eat nothing. I still don't eat much now. But
you gotta stay fit to fit in them skinny jeans, right?
yeah, damn right.
Maybe that's right.
I'm not. But I'm not even. Well, I'm not healthy. Just don't get fat.
All right, Joe.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh man, I love meat, so I'll probably have one of every. I will have
Damn.
ham, turkey, roast beef, prosciutto, salami, pepperoni, and some provolone cheese, American cheese, and pepper jack cheese. Some
Is your-
lettuce,
Is your bread 2 pieces of chicken?
some banana peppers, those yellow peppers. They're like sour. Lots of mayo. Oh, bacon definitely. Lots of mayo. And yeah, on like urban cheese bread.
What is the Asian equivalent to a sandwich? Like, what is the Asian sandwich, if there is?
I mean,
such a
there
thing?
are, like, depends on what kind of Asian. There are Asian sandwiches, like Vietnamese subs. They have.
Yes.
Oh, Tyler, you know.
Yes, I know exactly.
Tell me about a Vietnamese sub. Tell me about that.
I mean, it's like a sub. It's on white bread, but it has like the meat in it is more exotic, I guess. Depending on how deep you want to go, you got like pate and like fucking brain paste in there.
Gross.
You say brain paste?
Yeah. Like if you want to go real deep, but like the standard stuff you can get at the Vietnamese deli, it's just like some tendinous meats.
I'm
and
intrigued
some pate.
with some. I'm intrigued with some brain paste.
Yeah. Nope.
I'd have to give it a whirl just because it's so crazy sounding.
Right.
You should write Subway. Tell them you want brain paste.
They probably have like fucking Subway in Vietnam probably sells that shit. 'Cause you know how fast food is localized.
Oh, I'd like the brain paste combo, please.
Yeah.
It's like the spam at McDonald's in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
But no, like this just different. Like it's different cuts of meat in there, but it's fucking delicious.
Yeah, that's great. All right, Justin, what about you?
That's a hard question for me, man. I eat sandwiches every day. I'm a big sandwich guy.
Me too.
Yeah, I was like, I'm a turkey guy. Turkey's probably my favorite lunch meat. I guess I'm probably like a club guy too. Like I don't mind turkey, ham, bacon. I like white bread. I'm not fancy with the bread. And on that, Swiss cheese or provolone cheese and mustard. I like mustard on everything.
What kind? Just like yellow mustard or like some fancy grape of pombo shit?
I tell you what, I like French's. It's like the old go-to, but it tastes better than the generic stuff, And I'll do fancy mustard sometimes, and sometimes I like mayo on a club too. But it's kind of hard. Like I don't really have an ultimate sandwich because like I love so many types of sandwiches.
Yeah, that's the thing I was saying. Like there's so many different kinds of sandwiches.
So
But it's like, I
ahead,
look at
man.
it like if you had to build, like you're going to build your own, like you were going to go to the store to build your own sandwich. What stuff are you buying? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna buy a tub of pimento cheese, a pound of bacon, and Texas toast.
There you go.
Wow.
Nice. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
what's the
It's actually-
fact
it's
you last
actually-
meal?
Sometimes, man, like just a simple ass, greasy ass grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese.
Yep. Yeah.
Will outdo
Yeah.
anything else.
Dude,
Some tomato soup.
peanut butter and jam with ice cold milk late at night.
Oh,
I'm getting kind of excited.
there's a song about that.
Yep, there is. All right, so for me, like the bread has to be some kind of like hoagie roll. Like sliced bread is good too, but if I'm gonna build my own, like I'm gonna buy like a loaf, like a like a roll of bread.
Like a baguette.
Yeah, but no, it's softer than that. If I'm gonna do it myself, it'd be softer, and it could be like the way I compensate for eating this shit sandwich is like not shit, but like bad for me. Is like, all right, I'll get some whole wheat or whole grain bread to kind of feel less guilty about it.
Get that Diet Coke with that pimento cheese sandwich.
But yeah, I'm definitely so ham, turkey, and roast beef and bacon are my. They don't all have to go on there, but it'll be any one or a combination of those. I need some lettuce, some tomato. I need some onion on there. I need some banana peppers.
Yes. I forgot onion on my sandwich. Yeah, onions. Fucking
Oh
great.
yeah.
I do like the spicy, like the deli brown mustard. That's spicy.
Yep.
And some mayonnaise. Those two have to be there.
Dude,
And
extra heavy mayo changed my life when I found out there was such a thing.
It can't be enough. Like it's got to be enough in there where like it's in there, but not enough where it oozes out the side when I bite it. So it's like it's a balance. It's got to be enough. And then I'm trying to think what else. Some black pepper. I like to throw some black pepper up on my sandwich.
How about some Italian seasoning?
I will do that too, or even just like some oregano sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good too.
Are you an oil and vinegar guy
Ooh.
on your hero?
So the only reason, no, because I feel like if let's say I go to the store and I get it made, I would have to carry it out of the store parallel to my arm. Like I can't let it hang down because I feel like it all then just drips to the end of the bread.
Oh yeah, and it
gets,
gets
like,
soggy if you don't eat it
yeah.
fast enough.
Yeah, so I will do it, but it's not my preferred method.
I love vinegar too.
I have to have some chips with a sandwich too.
Well,
Like if
okay.
I'm getting a sandwich, I'm getting some chips. That's just how it goes.
What kind of chips?
Ooh, man, I like a jalapeno chip.
Yep.
Like a kettle cooked jalapeno. It's probably my go-to.
Oh yeah, I forget chips aren't the same.
I like spicy shit. Oh yeah, Cody was thinking fries. You gotta have fries with your sandwich. Potato chips.
Crisps.
Crisps.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
what they're called for you?
Yes. Oh, dear.
Yeah. Dude, now I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. I want some fucking sandwich.
What
was your guys' favorite sandwich place? Do you have a sandwich place you always go to?
You just stole my question, Joe.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Ooh, mine right now is Publix, the grocery store here. Their fucking deli, like their sandwich shop is awesome. That's inside.
I'm surprised to hear like a grocery store is.
Yeah. Do you have a Publix up there?
I know. I used to live in the area with that Publix, so I know what it is.
That's like as far as chain wise, that's the place to go. I've yet to find like a mom and pop. Oh no, there is a mom and pop place around it's an Italian deli called Feliciano's that makes like they make the same sandwich, but it is on like the hardest like Italian bread,
And you're not
which is nice. But the roof of your mouth feels like you just ate a box of like Captain Crunch, when you're done with it.
all cut up.
Yeah, but that's pretty good too. But that's since where I live now, it's not worth the drive now anymore.
Anybody else? Like a favorite sandwich place?
Are we going like fast food or
Doesn't
like,
matter.
or like if you're coming to New York City, where am I taking you? Kind of a place.
Chicken
No,
fillet.
just do it. Like if you can teleport right now to a sandwich place and get a sandwich, where would it be?
If we're going Vietnamese, Saigon Deli in New York City, it's fantastic.
They have brain
Sounds
paste.
like a place I need to go.
Yep, I'll show you.
If they don't have brain paste, I'm not fucking with it.
I bet you they do. I've never asked, but I bet you they do.
Is that like mayonnaise over there?
I mean, it's a I don't know, a filler.
I mean, will you if it's there on the menu, will you say, yeah, put some brain paste on there, or is that an acquired taste?
Me, usually not. Usually, I like the fatty pork chop type better.
What kind of brain is it?
I don't know. Like
Human.
You really want to ask?
Monkey brains?
Combination.
Combination brain.
Yeah, it's a bunch of animals mixed combo.
That's why it's paste.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I want to try some brain paste. I'm not even lying. Like I gotta fucking try it.
You can buy pig brains in a can at the store.
Really? I've never seen that.
Yeah,
Neither.
you can buy it some places. It's like pig brains or pork brains or something. I'm not gonna eat it, but
That doesn't sound. For some reason, that sounds worse to me. Like I just think like a pig's like a dumb animal. So it's like I'm getting. You know what I mean? Like I want to pretend like I'm eating like some kind of fucking smart animal's brain.
What
Pigs
about
are really
pig brain
smart.
tastes like bacon?
What,
I know they are smart.
Chimpanzee brain.
Chip brain. All right, so Tyler, you said Saigon Deli for your brain paste.
Oh yeah, that place is good. Cat's Deli's good. Stage Door is good.
So fancy.
But no, like if I'm just like a local, like a chain place, I would say either Jersey Mike's or Jimmy John's.
Yep.
Oh, Jersey Mike's my favorite.
Hey, Jersey Mike's
that's
is my
place I would
favorite
go.
chain.
See, Jersey Mike's, I feel like it's not worth. You're not based on Publix. Jersey Mike's isn't worth what you're paying for it. Like it's kind of expensive.
Oh, yeah, I guess the money, but the food is good. So you get you what you do is right. You get an original Italian, and then you get a club, right? And you take the bottom pieces of bread off, and then you smash the two sandwiches together into one. And that's literally what I do every time. I get half of each sandwich, and then I smash them together, and that's like the perfect sandwich.
But that's like a $27 sandwich.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Is that kind of like the McGangbang?
Yeah, they got a good club sub over there too at Jersey Mike's.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
That's my favorite chain out of the ones I've tried.
Yep. I used to like Potbellies, but they're not good anymore.
I never had that.
Me neither. Jimmy John's is dope too. They're not
That's
bad.
pretty good. They're good because they open late.
They're little.
And they deliver.
And the delivery, yeah. Delivery is a big thing.
Yeah.
What about you, Cody? Do you? We probably don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but you should tell us anyway. I'm sure we have some UK listeners.
Well, I don't really eat them, so I don't know.
What the fuck? God damn. Oh, that's right. Oh, just remember, Cody doesn't eat pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
at TFCon, Cody tried the Chicago pizza.
He has to be hen fed a piece of pizza for him to eat it.
Yeah,
like a
because,
bird. You have to chew it up and then spit it in his mouth like a bird.
It was like eating an old bit of tire.
Oh man.
Well, that pizza that's different. Like the Chicago deep dish is not like a traditional. It's traditional for Chicago, but nowhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've tried I don't eat pizza, but I've tried lots of it because everyone just forces it down my throat.
What is it about pizza that you don't like?
Pretty much everything that's on it.
My
I
God.
don't like tomato sauce. I don't mind cheese, but I don't like tomato sauce. That's
You
the
get it
main
without
thing.
the sauce. You can get it with olive oil. You
Yeah,
can get
white
it with
pizza.
Cheese on bread.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a pizza.
It's a white
And I
pizza.
don't- and I- and I don't
You
even-
get it.
You get some garlic oil on that bitch.
I wouldn't eat that either. I'm well fussy.
Get some Alfredo sauce on it.
Dude, your parents every day were probably just like, "Oh my God, like he's starving to death." They were probably just fucking panicked.
No, I'm just well particular with what I eat, and I know where to go. If I was going to make a sandwich, I'd go to like one of the decent supermarkets, I guess, like what you've got, and just build my own thing out of the things I do like. But it's nothing fancy. I don't really eat fancy food, so it's nothing exciting to listen to.
Well, what's your usual lunch then? You seem like since you're particular, you probably eat the same thing for the most part every day.
Depends how much time I get at lunch, because with my job, obviously, I work all through the day, so I normally don't even eat much lunch. I don't something quick. There's bakeries, but I hate talking about food to Americans because I'm like, it's not the same.
Because you eat like a croissant for lunch, and you're like, I'm
No.
stuffed.
He doesn't live in France.
No,
You have a sip of water, and you're like, I'm stuffed.
No, I eat tea and crumpets. No, I don't do
There you go.
No,
What the hell's a crumpet?
Biscuit?
No, it's not.
Oh.
The biscuits aren't even the same in the UK either. When I go
Biscuits
to
are like cookies, I think.
yeah, cookies, yeah. But when I go to America, I get biscuit in my fucking chicken box with my fries.
Right.
So
Nice.
I have no idea what's going on.
I remember Cody when they took you to Popeyes.
I had no. confused
Yeah,
me.
I had to get him straightened out after that. I had to take him to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
There's loads better.
Yeah.
But what was we saying? What was I going to talk about? The food thing. What did you ask me?
Your favorite, like, where would you go? Like, what's their place that you go to? What's the name of the store or the chain?
Or the restaurant, whatever.
If I were for the supermarkets to get the stuff, there's a place called M&S or like Tesco in it.
Oh, Tesco.
Yeah.
I know of Tesco because it's
But
on my fitness pal a lot.
Okay. But Tesco's not very. Tesco's just like quite a basic one. They don't. It's like I don't know what you'd compare it to. Maybe Walmart or something, I guess. Well, Walmart's actually in the same. We have a shop called Asda, which is linked to Walmart.
Of
It's
course.
like the same company. So I guess they're that sort of thing. But there's a M&S and there's a place called Waitrose. They're all like posh, bit more posh, but they're nicer food. So I don't know. But I'm really shit with food. I like burgers. I like American food more than anything. That's
Well,
like yes,
burgers. A burger's a whole different topic too, man.
but I meant just food in general. Like yesterday, I was in London with my girlfriend, and there must have been like a school trip or whatever you call. What do you call school out there?
Field trip?
Yeah, like a field trip to the UK. They were in London, and they were all waiting to go into a pie and mash shop. Do you know what that is?
No, what is that?
No.
You know mashed potatoes.
Right.
And you know, I don't know. What do you have pies out there still though, don't you?
Well, pie like a pie
Apple
is like
pie?
a dessert. Yeah, it's like a
Like
dessert.
a pot pie.
Well, imagine an apple pie, but filled with like meat and gravy and stuff.
so
Oh,
like
that
a
sounds
That's
yeah,
a shepherd's
like a
pie.
shepherd's pie.
Yeah, fuck, I
Sort
love
of,
shepherd's
but
pie.
they're
Me
different
too.
because they're not pastry cased or nothing. But yeah, that's
So
sort of
so
thing.
it's like a pot pie then is what he's talking about.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all these American kids were queuing up to go into this little English restaurant, which I've never even been in. It's just like probably boring. And me and my girlfriend just walked straight into like the American diner right next to it. I was
By
like,
American Diner, do you mean McDonald's?
no, it's literally called the diner. That's what it's
I
called.
picture just like American theme. It's just American flags and like an old jukebox.
Baseballs.
I pictured
there is.
something out of Back to the Future too.
Some real footballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We do have them places, but this one wasn't. It's just American food, pretty much. But yeah, that's, like I say, my food's really boring. It's more interesting listening to you guys talk about food.
I will say this, like, being a picky eater is fine, but you are doing yourself a disservice. You don't have to eat everything that's out there, but you should at least try this stuff, because there is a ton of delicious food out there that if you just allowed yourself to try it, even if you don't ever eat it again, it's just experience of it all.
I've tried stuff. I've tried pizza about 8 times, and no matter how many times I tell people I don't like it, they still insist that I like it.
Because like 99.9% of people in the world loves pizza.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've discovered that as well.
Because there's something for everybody. You can get it made for anybody.
Yeah.
There's so many different ways to make it.
Yeah, as long as you like bread and cheese, there's a combination out there for you.
I'd rather have bread and meat.
I mean, you could do that.
Yeah. My girlfriend, that's like the biggest thing she hates. Like every girlfriend I've had, they're like, oh yeah, we'll get a pizza. I was like, no, we won't. And she's like, literally yesterday, she's like, I wish we could just get food that we could just share and make dinner so much cheaper. And I'm like, nope. I don't want to share food anyway. So.
All right.
But yeah.
I think, is that all the questions? I think that's it, huh?
That's all I've got, yeah.
I was going to say, when you guys go to the grocery store, is there a particular brand of deli meat you guys like to get?
Sam's Choice.
Sam's Choice?
I'm just kidding, man. I like Boar's Head too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boar's Head.
Boar's Head is where it's at.
I think they're the gold standard of deli meat.
Yep.
Actually,
And
I
the
like
cheeses too.
I like Taylor. They make the best meat. They make Taylor pork roll.
I've never even heard of the company.
It seems like I have to look into it though.
Pork roll? Stuff is
No,
good. Dude.
Taylor's.
No, they just make pork roll. I was joking, dude.
Oh,
I've had Taylor ham. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's breakfast meat.
well, Honey
That's
Baked
good.
Ham has some awesome ham.
That's not the
Okay.
same.
That's Thanksgiving meat.
That sounds good too. I'm hungry as hell right now.
Or Christmas.
Dude, talking honest, I'm seriously considering getting a fucking sandwich for dinner now.
And I think I'm about to hop in the car and go somewhere. Food.
Yeah, I'm hungry. It's 2:30 in the morning, so I need to go
You
to
know
sleep.
what?
You
should order
wrap
a
this up.
pizza.
Oh yeah.
There's no way around it that would do that. Where I live is a
Alright.
really small town, so there's no takeaway that early in the morning. But yeah,
Sweet. All right. Well, I think that does it for us for this week. And
Yeah.
we'll check you guys out next week.
yeah.
Yep.
See you
Alright.
next week.
I'll see you guys next week.
And good night, everybody.
Take it.
Shoutouts to third-party TF Crashers at Fear Corps, IamRatchet.com, at Reeled Robot, and Open Your Toys podcast. The Cool Table Network, ROC Enter the Realm, Toy Detox, Plastic Fanatics, Beer and Bolters, Nerd Rage Radio, and 8 Weeks.
Don't forget Stasis Lock, Lenny.
You can find us at YouTube, iTunes, give us a 5-star review, it'll really help us out, Instagram, Facebook, and email us at shatteredcastonline@gmail.com. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, feel free to turn it off now.
Shut the fuck up, Chip.